lift me up, hold me down, keep me close, safe and sound. Drowning in an endless sea. Take some time and stay with me. Keep me in the strength of your arms. Keep me safe, safe and sound. Lift me up, hold me down, keep me safe,
Not me.
safe and sound.
What is up, people? What is going on? Welcome back to the O.O.C. And you know what? I'm going to start being this evil dictator, all right? Because we sitting here, we're supposed to be doing this show at 9 fucking o'clock, and these motherfuckers come in and strolling in whenever they want to. Now, if this was a motherfucking job, these dudes would have been, fired or doctor pay, but they are here in the place to be. We have Roberto and Nadia. They did show up late, but it's okay. You know what I mean? It is what it is. What's
Yo,
up,
I'm
guys?
late to
time, bro.
doctors. I am late to doctor's appointments. Ask low-key, I'm late all the time. That's you know what? Somebody asked me, what are you not? I said, I am not on time.
So then that is someone that does not respect other people's time and
I
just
do
works on their
respect.
own.
I do respect other people's time. I'm just late and I just tell people like, look, either give me the wrong time so that I show up on time, or just expect me to be 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes late.
Funny,
I
I used to have to do that to a couple of people. Be like, yo, bro, we're gonna link up at 8:30, and I know it's 9 o'clock. We linking up. You know what I mean? So yeah, just make sure you're there early. But thank y'all for popping in another episode of the O.O.C. Roberto is in the house. Roberto, where can they find you, sir?
Oh shit, where's my mic?
ain't you ready?
You guys can find me here Wednesday nights, as Nzo said, not always on time. We try 9 o'clock, but I'm old. That's all I could say. Sometimes you take a nap without planning it. It just happens to be this time, Said, oh shit, what happened? When you wake up like you don't know where you are and shit?
Yes,
Yep.
yes. Hey, trust me, bro. I'd be sitting on the couch and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to go to sleep. You know what I mean? Pop on some TV, and next thing you know, I wake up and I'm like, oh, shit, I fell asleep. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
And
what
it's funny, too, because my bro used to come by my house, right? He used to come and chill out and everything, and, have fun, And then he'd pass out. I'm like, why this guy was passing out, man? You know what I mean? It's only like 5 o'clock, and he's over here sleeping. Now I know. Trust me.
You know what I mean?
know. Nadia, where can they find you?
You can find me on the Low-Key Cave, doing Tubi Tuesdays, Sunday, whatever we do. Friday, sometimes we do beats and mics, sometimes we do uncut. Just come check us out.
Absolutely. What up, Danny? What's going on? Let me know if you want the link to pop in. JG, you were up.
Yo, you catch me right here Wednesday nights on the O.O.C. with Canadian royalty. We got Nzo, aka the Abbott and the Osiris of this shit, the Split King and the Professor of Ganja, alongside Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka One Love, aka Everything Be Irie, aka No Woman, No Cry. You can also follow me every now and then on the Low-Key Cave with one half of the Low-Key Cave, Nadia, aka the Freestyle Queen, aka This Is My Smoking Song You Ain't Even Know, spitting that fire and brimstone on all you suckers.
That
Wow,
is
good
correct. JG is the man with the intros. Trust me on that.
Every time.
Hold on, Danny. I'm looking
Bro,
for
I
you.
need to be a WWE manager. Just come out there just talking shit the whole time. I'll be good at it.
I won't go that far. I won't go over that far. You're okay for a small little YouTube channel, But I ain't gonna say you. I don't know if I want to hear your voice on WWE every week. And Poe sent a $2 super sticker. Thank you, Poe. Always
Respect.
appreciate it. Thank you for popping in. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here with us, chilling. You know how we do it. Got a few topics tonight, but I wanted to talk about something first, real quick. And I know Danny will come in here soon. I know he's already seen it anyway, so I'm gonna play this video, and I want to know what you guys think. All right, let me see what you guys think on this one. Oh, hold on. Rewind. Put on the volume so y'all can hear it. Check this out.
So, you be disrespectful to this motherfucking teacher? Oh, you know you finna go ask me, right? Wait, I'm fucking and I'm not paying. So what you tell her? What you tell Get your ass. Get up. Don't play with me. Let's talk to her. Now what you tell her?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Huh? You know, talk. Get your motherfucking ass back here now, nigga. What happened? Oh, we gonna have this problem anymore? No. Cause I gotta come back up here. It's me and you. It's me and you. Everything gone, nigga. No outside. No nothing. If this fucking woman come and get on, break your fucking face. Do you hear me? Have a nice day. Every piece of work he ain't got, every work homework he ain't do, please send it home. I'm sorry. Please send it home today. You in that room until you die, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? This woman ain't gotta come here to teach none of you bad ass kids, but she do. But don't play with me, nigga. Make me get that call again. You ain't think I was coming up here on your ass. You look, I was trying to find you in the classroom. I was looking where you act up at.
So I want to hear everybody's thoughts before I rail into mine. Roberto, I'll let you go first.
Oh Lord, yes.
What the fuck was that? No,
That was a 90s beatdown.
yeah, 90s beatdown with all the without the vocab. Because I know my parents never spoke to me like that when I was getting my licks. I heard what the, you the, what the. That's about all I heard. That's abuse. I'm sorry. That's pure, plain, simple abuse.
Okay.
You're gonna do that to you in your homestead, man, not in public.
Nadia, what are your thoughts?
I guess that was one of the staff members that was recording for evidence. Because who the fuck was recording? Who the fuck posted it? Because I hate when I don't like to see this. That's like I said, I've seen that before plenty of times in the 90s when I was a child. So like I ain't never want that type of stuff. And like the cussing, yeah, that's them new age mamas. Cause our mamas wasn't cussing. And if they was cussing, they was cussing in our ear. So nobody else was hearing. So that like that's like a lot of my discipline that I got was that type of aggression, but it was like subtle. You know what I mean? It was like them whispering in your ear, you know what I mean? Like grabbing you to where nobody can see. It was discipline like that in the 90s, but it was the discretion. And I'm just like that. You can't. What I learned from being a parent is when my children get me to the point that I'm that mad, like I want to fight them, and I didn't forgot how old they are mad. I just leave. I just leave the room. I just leave them alone. I just, my children don't make me that mad no more. But like, sometimes kids do kid shit. And most of the shit, I just be like, they a kid. And a lot of the times I think back to when I was their age. And that's something that a lot of older people forget is how they felt as a child. So most of the time I put myself in their shoes and be like, why did you do this? Most of the time is they don't know. And yes, that is a real answer for a child because they don't know. A lot of children do shit just to see what happens. You know what I mean? From me working
Experience.
with,
Yeah.
I used to teach. I used to teach, and I would look them dead in their face, and I'm like, "Why did you do that?" I don't know. I just want to see what happened.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that and at the school, you're supposed to get snatched up and and take it to the car, and then you know you get your little pops, and then you go back to the class after you clean your face up. That's that. All that was way too much. And where's the father? Because it don't look like it's one in that household with the aggression that she was bringing, and to
So
be
I
that
get
aggressive.
into
Like,
yeah, no,
don't make a kid feel safe. Like, damn.
I'll respond to some of that stuff too as well because I think I got different take. JG, what do you think?
Besides the calling the N word and the cussing, that was normal for me growing up. But you know what? My mom came to school out acting crazy, and she didn't whoop me in front of him, but she kind of embarrassed me from the classroom. Took me to the car, like Nadia said, beat my ass in the car, told me to go back in school, and guarantee I didn't act a fool no more in class ever again after that. So
But it's
like I said,
done
these
in
new
private.
age
It's done
parents
on the side. It's not done
exactly is on the side. I
in
don't
public.
in public with somebody recording, like Neil said, like who's recording. But I'm curious about. I'm not saying whatever he did warranted that kind of discipline, but what the hell did he do
Exactly.
to
So
have
and
all that happen?
I got some thoughts. I kind of know what Donnie thoughts, but Donnie, what are your thoughts on it?
Just because something was normal for us when we grew up as children, don't necessarily make it right now as we are adults. Because like I said in the earlier text, you and I went back and forth. I gotta know what this kid did. Is this something that's reoccurring? Is it like her 15th time out there and she doesn't give him warnings, or is this the first time she just snapped because she went scorched earth? And in today's
Mm-hmm.
day, if I being a law enforcement, if she did that, I would lock her butt up right now, point blank. Not to mention, there's already a narrative out there that black women are angry and that black people are savages and this, that, and the other. And that kind of plays right into that myth and that hype. Not the fact she's out there calling them using the N-word and cursing MF and all this kind of stuff. It ain't a good look. I ain't saying the child don't deserve discipline, because your children do deserve discipline, but some things are done in the privacy of your home. So
Yeah.
when you establish that platform in your home, look, if I come to that school and I give you that look, because all of us, we got tore up, but sometimes all my grandmother had to do was give me a look. And I knew that when I got home, it was going to be on. Now, there's one thing to do something like that in the privacy of your house or around a family member, around the people that's a part of your culture. But to go out and do that in front of other people that are not a part of your culture, and now in this society we live in today, she could find herself in jail. She could find DSS involved. She could find maybe her kids taken away from her because she snapped, because she was angry. When you get that angry, like Dia said, you should not put your hands on your children, because when you get angry and you don't lose all sense of reality and calmness and rational, you can hurt somebody. So in that case, this particular case, I think she went a little bit overboard.
See, so now I have a different view than all of you guys, right? I do think there was some things excessive. Yes, the calling out the name stuff. When I first watched it, I was at work, so I couldn't really listen to it, right? But she beat him with a belt. All right, it's not like she like smacked him up with her hand or anything. We've all got beat with a belt back in the day, right? Another thing is too, like I said, we don't know how many times this kid has been disrespectful to the teachers, right? So I'm not gonna sit there and say, well, she's done it all the time or she hasn't. Like if she's just beating this kid for no reason or whatever, yeah, 100% she's abusive. I'll take that, right? But if you have a kid who is constantly doing the same thing, and especially in the States, when we know how black kids grow up, right? When they're not,
Mm-hmm.
around all the stuff, right? You got to make sure that disrespect that this kid, however old he is, felt like he was old enough to disrespect an adult, right? Imagine if the mother doesn't check him and he continues to do the same path. sometimes you have to put that fear into a child. The cursing and the nigger and all that stuff, was that 100%? I don't agree with that. You don't need to be, you know what I mean? But hey, listen, I remember one time, and I was one of those parents who I did not want to beat my child, right? Because I was raised with that hand, right? Anybody that grows up like us, we were raised with that hand. I said, I'm gonna try something different with my son, right? It worked. Like, again, you have to know who your child is. But one day, he went off on his mom, like literally off, cursed her out and everything with me. I had no choice but to take the belt and be like, don't ever talk to your mother like that.
Where
right?
did you do that at, Nzo?
In the house, in the parents'
Okay.
home.
I don't have a problem with her beating her butt or calling them all kind of names in their house. But she could have went there calm and
That's
be like,
exactly what I was saying, Danny. Because
she could have went there and said, okay, come on, Tyrone. And then when Tyrone get to that house, she do all that crazy stuff she did in her house. And tomorrow she take him back and say, now you gonna apologize to your teacher or you gonna get what you got last night.
Also, that would have gave her time to calm the fuck down. Like to drive home, and you gonna calm down on that drive home, or you gonna whoop their ass in that parking lot.
Yeah, she get some 2 pieces on the way home. I ain't talking about not
Right.
but not in front of
I done seen that too. While they
right
driving.
that right there today
Boy.
lead you in jail, DSS, your kids
Yes.
taken, everybody in your
Yes.
business over
Yes.
a moment of being angry. You should have took a breath, count to 100 and say, "Woo-sa."
Get your ass in the car. That's all she
100%.
needed to say. That's it, was get your ass in the car now.
Yep.
Boom.
So
Nothing else should have been
in
said.
in this day and age, yes, 100%, you can't do that shit, right? But at the same time, I've seen kids get their ass beat in the store, right? I've seen it happen. I've had it happen to me. Is it right? No. But at the time when you're being rowdy, you want to stop that right then and there. You understand? So if I'm running around the store like I was when a kid running around doing shit, mom's telling me, hey, don't do that. Right? And it wasn't even my mom, it was more my dad than anything, right? My dad would bust my ass in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? So I say I turned out fine, right?
Yeah.
I turned out fine. And I got the stick, you know, the little fucking the spoon and fork on the wall. I got hit with that shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
but your own words against you, Nzo, you turned out fine that way. But Raheem turned out fine not that way. You only said one time.
Right.
So,
But that was me. Hold on, that was me. His mom was quick to beat his ass though. Right. So just because I didn't do it didn't mean his mother wasn't doing it, because his mother did it way more than I did. Trust me on that one.
I don't think it was in the street like that though.
If she had to, but Raheem wasn't the kind of kid that would mess up like that. You know what I mean? His problem was he was rude when he was young. He was rude. He was rude to his mom.
I hear the same way you say how do we know she made it 14, 15 times? How do we know this ain't the first time and she just snapped on a bad day?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that it's not, but I'm just saying if it's not, I can understand why she wants the child not to act that way with adults. I can understand that, right? Now, like I said earlier, I said if it is the first time and she's just the type of parent that just like beats the kid for no reason, whatever, hey, go to your bed. No, wow, I'm hitting you. Yeah, 100% she's abusive. But for me, I think that, and she brought him to the teacher, said apologize. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I have a feeling that she was really more concerned about how this kid was gonna grow up. You know what I mean, and being respectful. So
I'm not doubting that, but I think if the right police department see that right there, she might be in some trouble.
Sometimes you deserved it, though, kiddo.
I will say this though, like some kids, they'll try you in public because they know you won't do anything to them in public.
Ooh, they do.
So they'll act a fool in public. Like, okay, they go. I could take a whoop when I get home because it won't be the same. It won't be the same force as it would be if
my grandma was like that. I don't want that butt cutting at home because then that's destruction. When your grandma, I'll speak for me, sends you to go get your own weapon of destruction. Go get
I
me a
remember
switch.
them days.
And it bet not be no smaller. So you're going to get your own weapon of destruction. Nah, man,
Facts.
I ain't trying to hear that because I get that look. I know what's gonna happen, and I ain't cool for the rest of the day because I know when I get home what's gonna happen. So nah, I don't even.
But
I don't
Daddy,
even
like
test
you
no
said,
waters.
that's you. Every child is different.
Yeah, you're right.
Something like my dog, for instance, I don't have to whoop her. I just look at her and say something to her. She does it. Right? Me, when I was a kid, you had to whoop my ass. I was so strong. I was gonna do what I want to do. Till my mom came down that school that day and beat and just tore my ass up. Never heard anything out of me again after that. Now what she did, yeah, that's after they say apologize, it should have been done right there. But she kept going on, so she could have had some man issues or whatever she was messing with issues.
She was kind of showing out for the camera to me.
Yeah, it could be that too.
She could have been, and I said
She could have had to get off work, man. That make your mama even more mad. When they gotta get off work and they the only one providing for the household. You take
I got to deal with this mess at work. And I got to come to school and deal with your mess too. Then I got to go back to the job and deal with it.
Imagine it's not the first time, right? Like, imagine this is not the first time. Like, it's like a constant thing. I gotta leave work to come and check you. Now I'm losing money, right? So that's what I'm saying. We don't know the whole scenario, so I get it. So I'm just saying this, and it could be totally different. She could be an abusive mother, and I'm completely wrong, right? But at the end of the day, when I'm like, if this is what it takes for you to have a child that's going to be respectful and not be out there selling drugs and doing all of that.
I'm just saying it sounds like you supporting child abuse is all I'm saying.
No, I don't.
What constitutes as child abuse?
That right there with child abuse. I don't care how you paint it. I don't care how you paint it.
I tried to help the woman out a little bit. Damn.
It's a way that you do things. It was just all too much anger and it was too emotionally charged. Because when you went there, that's all I had to say about it. But I mean, y'all hear about the lady that had a 5-year-old waxing?
5-year-old waxing?
Yes. She was. She had a 5-year-old waxing grown women.
Wow.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. No, I've seen. I think we showed it on this show too. I think it was like maybe a 5-year-old too. The mom was getting her a tattoo.
Wow.
Like, was it real?
Yeah, a real tattoo.
Talk one of them henna tattoos? Because that ain't real.
No, a real tattoo. They got matching tattoos.
You sure it went in like people had Instagram pages where they get their kids fake tattoos, but they look really real because they're like made by tattoo artists and it's like temporary tattoos. So I don't know if it's that type of thing.
Yeah. That's a big thing there where I live at. It's called a henna, and they put it on and stuff, and it looks real. And then after about 4 or 5 days, man, ain't nothing but ink and water. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, it could have been, right? But I'm going with what the post was. It was like, get tattoo, look like a real tattoo artist. The kid was kind of cringing when they were.
I tell you what, that's a tough kid because I think I'm a pretty tough man. When I got my tattoo, I was like, man, I don't know about this right here.
Oh yeah, me too. I got my one, and I'm like, no more.
Where you get it at?
On my shoulder.
Ooh, me too.
Y'all winching off the shoulder?
I wasn't winching out, but I was like, man, this right here, man. How much longer is it gonna take? Because this right here ain't feeling all sunshine and unicorns.
That's how I felt about the back of my thigh. I was like, this is gonna be finished. No, I got my ribs tattooed. That one was terrible.
Yeah.
That one was terrible.
Negative.
Oh, yeah.
When they're tattooing my arm, I can feel things picking in my neck. And I'm like, no, you're not. You know what I mean? Like, why am I feeling it in my neck? No, sir. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's excruciating pain, but it was enough to be like,
but it was
enough to be like, yeah, right. Enough to be like, do I want to go through this again? Probably not. So
I'm getting some more. It's going down.
I got 8. I got 10 more already ideas, fully fledged ideas, and where I want to put them.
I'm good.
I just got to stack my money because I don't go to cheap people. I don't.
Me neither.
I go to people that do good work. So
Man, I was at the pool one day and I look at my baby brother and this fool got one all across his back. I'm like, man, what the?
Mhm.
When did you do that? Oh, nah, can't. Your back? I know that hurt.
yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
don't think I'm gonna ever get my full back done.
Yeah, it's
And
full
something like that
back.
take
That's what
like
I
2
want.
days to get done, Danny. That takes
Yeah,
like
you
2 days to
Mm.
And
get
then
done.
the only way I sleep is on my back, and I can't sleep on my back for about a week. What I think healing? Negative.
Facts. How many tattoos do you have, Roberto? Roberto is muted. I think he has more than one, though. I know that.
Roberto
You know,
probably
but
eating.
Yeah, I got 2 sleeves.
like a full sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll be honest with you.
See them old,
Maybe if I was,
them old muscled up people like all them tattoos and stuff.
if I was like maybe in a lighter shade, like
Yeah, when you're
really
dark.
light, then I'd probably have more, right?
Why?
Because
What does that have to do with anything?
It don't
Like,
show up as good.
the
It
colors, yeah,
I
the
got
colors.
color. I mean,
You-
I get it.
you-
It's like they said, whatever color I put on you is still
You
gonna
see,
have a layer of
you
brown
about 2
over it.
shades lighter than me.
Versus when I
So
yes,
no.
versus when I first got it, it was like bright, and you could see all the colors. So I get it, but it's like it ain't gonna stop me from getting color.
I get a lion roaring. He supposed to have white teeth. I can't see the white in the teeth no more.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah,
white didn't
exactly.
stay in my skin neither. Cause I got
Right.
angel wings, and the wings, the tips were white, and they ain't white no more.
And
So
my
no.
tattoo is a cross, right? And it's supposed to have a red ruby in the middle. When I got it, I was like, yeah, I want the red ruby. The guy was
Red.
like, no. He was like, no, it's gonna look purple when it starts. He's gonna turn purple. It's gonna look purple. So I was like, okay, forget it. So yeah, so I didn't do
He
it,
didn't know
right?
what he was doing.
I
He
might
didn't
get
know what he
one
was
more, but
doing.
what I
No,
want
he was
is
good.
I want a lion with a dreadlock instead of a mane.
Oh, that'll be fire. I like that.
That's what I want. But after that, that's gonna be it.
Didn't you want a Black Panther one too, Daddy?
No, I talk about that. I ain't get no Black Panther.
He said no more. Oh shit! But yeah, for me, I'm just like, no more tattoos. You know, I'm done. Yeah, we went a little bit off topic, but that's what we do here, Paul. You know what I mean? Like we have a topic and we talk about it, and then it goes sidetrack. Like how many times we ended up talking about food and stuff like that. So,
Don't talk about that, man.
So the other one I had, right, and that was just like a side topic I wanted to get to because I had a little debate with somebody on there, and they were like,
You
"Oh
need to
no,
show the one about that cop throwing that woman down."
oh yeah, there was that one too,
You
yeah."
know he going to jail.
But you see, the reason why I didn't show it is because I was kind of on this cop side, like we spoke, Danny, and I kind of.
I can't believe it. So you might as well show it. I can't believe that. So yeah, I want to clip this.
Yeah, I know you do. Well, hold on. I want to show this one, right? So I asked if karma was real because I posted this one and someone was like, "Oh, he's gonna get good karma." My original thought was, he's a damn fool. But watch.
Please, wherever you feel comfortable. How you doing? Good to see you. Good afternoon. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank Glenn James for his extraordinary show of character and honesty. The facts of this event are as follows. At about 5:44 p.m. on Saturday, September 14th, officers patrolling the area of South Bay Mall at 8 Allstate Road in Dorchester were flagged down by our friend here, Mr. James, in front of TJ Maxx. Mr. James stated to officers he found a black backpack that contained a large sum of money and personal identification papers. The officers took custody of the backpack and its contents. Officers inventoried the property from District 6. The bag contained over $2,000 in American currency and over $39,000 in American Express travelers checks. At about 6:47 p.m., officers were contacted by an employee of the South Bay Mall. The owner of the bag informed the staff that he lost his backpack containing a large sum of money. The officers were able to return the backpack to the South Bay Mall and transported the owner to District C6, where he was positively identified as a rightful owner and the property was returned to him. I just want to thank Mr. James for what he did, for calling the police. The property was in his possession, and it really is a remarkable tribute to him and his honesty to do this. So thank you very much, Mr. James.
Thanks, James. that
So
Not the plaque. Not the little paper, not
yes,
the little certificate,
yes,
not the
yes. That's,
I know y'all gonna laugh. I'm gonna tell you this right here. That kind of stuff, you don't know whether that's drug money. When you start
I
messing
agree.
with drug money, So the first thing they teach us when we're doing patrol on the road and stuff, you get that drug money. Let's say, for instance, it's 13,000. Because the drug dealers know how much it is, and then the news say 10,000. I mean, let's say it's 13 million, and they report it. Well, 10 million was found. The drug dealers will be like, well, whoa, 10 million. We had 13 million there. Guess who they coming for? So no, that's general rule. Don't do that. So I might return it in, but I ain't keeping that kind of money because that is $42,000 worth of your life, of your family life, and we live in a world today that okay, you want to be dirty, especially you're a cop, you be dead. So no,
nah, I feel you.
I turn that in.
You see, for me, the traveler checks is what's like what am I gonna do with traveler checks? You know what I mean?
Oh.
Now
You can trace those,
40,
or you turn the traveler check and keep them.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. There you go. 100%. Travel checks would go, but that $2,000, they'd be like, what $2,000 in cash? That's what I'm talking about. When I found the bag, all there was travel checks in there. I don't know. Hey man, you got your travel checks back, you know. Now you give me $42K in cash, I'm gonna have to take my chances. I'm sorry. I know, Joel said
You going to
it's
Mexico?
about karma.
Man, you
It's
ain't gonna
about
have
integrity.
How you gonna sleep?
Very,
Like a
good.
baby.
Wow.
Number one, I'm gonna take it,
Integrity.
not tell nobody about it.
Not
I'm gonna leave the bag
so.
there. I'm gonna take the
I'd
cash
be
on the
scared
bag.
to
On
spend.
sale.
I'm telling you right now, I would be scared to spend it because you'd be like, man, if somebody is this a setup or something?
I would deposit little by little in the bank,
Okay.
little by little.
That's the worst thing to do because that's how they find
Absolutely.
you. Don't deposit
Absolutely. I wouldn't do that. I would go to these little mom and pop shops, and that's where I'd be spending the money because they ain't checking for no marked money or anything like that. You know what I mean?
A pawn shop.
Entertainment. You see, that's why I said karma, because the dude that came back, he posted and he was like, oh, this guy's gonna get good karma for doing that. And I'm like,
you got good karma. You got that plaque, man. That plaque is fire.
Yeah, I know. And he's still on food
I got a
stamps.
question.
You see that smile on his face?
Did they ever say who the money belonged to?
They said the owner
they found the guy.
Yeah. The guy reported that
he
was missing the money, and I guess he had
What the hell
documentation.
you doing walking around with $42K cash in the bag?
It wasn't cash. It was traveler's checks.
Okay. Never mind.
We'll have $40,000 in traveler's check and $2,000 in cash.
Dollars in cash.
I didn't know they still use.
He didn't have no cash. That cash never existed. I never found his backpack. Like I said, I would have at least skimmed a couple $100 off the top. Put it back. That ain't none of my damn business, you know?
I'm right there with
Thank you.
100%. Because maybe, like, right, we talk about, it's good. Maybe it was karma for me, right? Maybe I was struggling with some money, and boom, I found a bag.
Literally, that literally happened to me. I needed some money. I found $20 tumbling down the sidewalk. I was like, blessed be.
Yeah, $20. That's a whole difference than $42,000.
It's all a blessing. I found $100 bill before.
That's different too.
Look, I don't do that junk now because they be using that shit for trafficking and be putting stuff on it, and I'd be like, nah.
This story came to me. It was a couple of months ago, right? Someone I know found a wallet, and in the wallet was $3,000, and they gave the wallet back. They didn't give back the $3,000. I said, that is, oh no, I think they did give back the $3,000, one of the two. And I'm like, no. You find the wallet, You give back all their possessions, the credit cards and everything, so that they don't have to cancel it. But after you're gone, it stays in your pocket.
Wow.
Yeah, because when you found it, it was empty. There was no money in it.
Facts.
So
Wow.
somebody
Facts.
already took the money.
I'm gonna
Facts.
tell you.
But they
100%.
left your cards. At least they
Yeah.
left your cards.
This is a true story. This happened to me just last week. I went to McDonald's and I bought whatever it was. It was $20. It was like $14.
Mhm.
I gave the guy 20. He gave me back $18. So I drove to the next window and I said, now the old Danny, about a year or two ago, he'd been like, sorry, sucker. But man, when I drove around the McDonald's, man, my conscience was like, man, about this man, this is a young boy, about to count his drawer, and he come up short, and they fire him and kind of stuff. So I parked my car, went in and called the manager, gave him back the money. She's like, man, I can't believe you did that. This is
Facts.
my conscience. Wouldn't let me. I could not leave that parking lot, Anzo. I'm telling you. I tried to. And you know me for about 4 years now. 4 years ago, that sucker would have been, thank you, appreciate it.
Danny, I have the same story. I went into Burger King to buy lunch, right? And I ordered my meal, and they kind of didn't get it right. So I said, no, this is what I wanted. So they adjusted my meal. But when they adjusted it, they gave me back like pretty much all the money. I spent like $2. Thank you. Have a good day. I spent so much goddamn money in this fucking restaurant. I deserve a break. Yes, 100%. All right, you guys are charging me $15 fucking for a Big Mac, a small fry, and you know what? To even worse, right? I tried this one time. You go buy the fucking medium fries, but then you say, you know what? I wanted a large fry. The woman said, okay, sorry. She took the medium fry, put it in the large fry box, and it was the exact same amount. So you fucking right. If you're gonna do that to me, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna take that break.
So why didn't you check her?
Huh?
Why didn't you check her?
What can I say? The box was full. I had already paid. You know what I mean? Like
no, you said there's no way a medium fry going full of large.
Yes,
fry
it
box.
does. Yes, it
They
does.
drinks do the same thing.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
If you
why
take out the ice, they drinks do the same thing.
You know why it does? Because the bigger box is bigger, but it's thinner. So it adds up to the same thing. It's longer, but it's thinner. Even the McDonald's medium fry, you could take a medium fry and you could fill up the super size with it because it's thinner, right? So that's why. So I'm like, yo, listen, if they're gonna rob me like that over there. Yeah, you guys different. You guys have like super fries and shit. You know what I mean?
If I seen that, I'd be like, I'm not paying the $1.99 for $1.49.
Yeah, I never did it again. I never upsized the fries again. I'm like, it makes no sense to do that if I'm getting the same amount of fries. It just makes no sense to do it, right? So I don't do it anymore. But that's what they're doing. So I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna do that to me, you fuck up. I didn't steal anything. You messed it up. I'm sorry, man. It is what it is. But I take it as, hey, you know what? Here's a freebie for you, Anza. A freebie for me.
See, that's how I feel at the grocery store. You know, you got your basket full. Man, I be grocery shopping with my children, so it's hard for me to pay attention. Or like you forget something on the bottom, and I get to the car and I'm putting stuff away, and I be like,
note to self: if I ever open up a store, do not invite Anzo in the deal.
Hey, groceries are high. Everything is
you ain't talking to nobody that don't agree with you.
Hey, listen, I know this. When those self-checkouts first came in, oh my Lord, you know how many times I would buy like 3 things and only pay for 2?
Wow.
Yes, I've done that. Yes, 100%. But is that any different than you going into there and grabbing a bunch of grapes and eating grapes while you're walking around the store?
No, because you're supposed to watch them.
No, I don't do that.
I know some people that do that, right? I know some people that do that. You know, they're like, oh, I need to taste the grapes, but yet they're taking a handful of grapes to taste the grapes to make sure they're sweeter and stuff. And they walking around the store popping grapes. And then when you go and pay for it, it's not as heavy as it was because you've been eating fucking grapes throughout the store. You know what I mean? Is that how you do for really? So that's all I'm saying. Sometimes karma works both ways. Sometimes it works out to benefit the person who found it. You know what I mean? What's the saying? We all grew up with it. Come on, you know it.
It goes around, comes around.
Wow.
Finders, keepers, losers, leavers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know I've lost some shit and it ain't never come back to me. So,
how'd you feel? How'd you feel?
Huh?
How'd you feel when you lost
shit.
something like that? Okay.
Told me to keep up with my shit.
So
Exactly. That's life.
Told me to
That's
keep up
life,
with it.
though. It's
Shit
like, I
happens.
mean, you got a good and a bad, you know.
So,
like
so
you
let me
said,
get
that
this
shit
right.
make you tighten up.
Let me get this right. So I'm asking the dear Anzo. So if y'all lose $42,000 and one of us three on this panel find it, you don't want us to get back to you? It'd be like, oh, Nia didn't need this. She was slipping.
Well, if you guys found it, you know me. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course.
Y'all gonna take money out my kid's mouth?
I don't know you.
Take money out my kid's mouth?
I ain't never met neither one of y'all in real life. I don't
Wow, that's the excuse, Danny. Yeah, that's the real life.
That's the excuses y'all making. Nah, man, it was empty when I found it.
If I find out that you got it, just know I'm showing up at your crib.
Negative.
Especially if I know you, right?
You got an angry black woman out here that I don't know. All I know is she like some kind of MC Crit. So I think you go ahead and 1067.
The MC Crit.
I'm sitting in the hole.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
See that shit. You know, Anzo, man, Daddy got me arrested for real. He wasn't playing.
He found my money, didn't want to give me back my money.
Exactly.
No. But I mean,
why the fuck? I would never have that much money just on me. That's
I'm gonna need some serial numbers.
I will have that shit memorized too. That's too much money for me to be touching and losing. I've lost like $80-some I had in the envelope. Man, I was so mad. And I was like, whoever found it, they better needed it. Really bad.
I was
saying much of nothing.
I was working at the spot and we used to get paid in cash, right? So, and I'm guessing this is what I did, but I put out the money on my desk, I'm counting it, whatever, boom, 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 boom. And I believe I popped the money on my desk and then went to the bathroom, right? So when I came back, I wasn't thinking I left my money on the desk. I wasn't thinking it, you know what I mean? When it's still in my pocket. End of the day now, I'm leaving work and I'm like, yo, where the fuck is my money? So someone in the office actually seen the money on the desk and took it, right? Wow. So it's someone that I worked with that did it. I don't know who it was. I'm pretty sure there were a few people in the office that knew who did it. But at the end of the day, I had to take it and just, it is what it is. The money was lost. You know what I mean? Did I feel shitty and shit? 100% I did. But
I would have started investigating who was on my shift that night.
I'd have caught some dust and put on there. What you doing, Anzo? Oh, just fingerprinting.
Yeah, so sometimes it happens, you know, sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen, right? So do I feel like giving back the money is gonna come like 10 times fold in the future for me? Maybe not, you know, maybe it will, maybe it, but for me, 42K in cash, like not the Travis truck, but in cash. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I'd be scared to spend it. I'm telling you, I would.
Like I said, I just would have skimmed some off, just to solve some problems.
I can't say now. If you found large some money,
solve some problems.
And I'm just saying now, from a law enforcement point of view, if you buy gift cards, they're very hard to trace, almost impossible. So just take that tidbit of information with you.
There you go. You see, coming from a police officer, so I knew we'd be able to corrupt.
No, I knew you'd be able to me. I'm just telling you some stuff.
Could be a setup. I don't know.
Right. Because
Oh, yeah,
damn,
that's
Oh,
true.
you got him.
Yeah,
Them
he could be
them
setting us
gift,
up too.
them gift cards and burner phones, they're real, boy.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
gotta get the
100%.
right type of burner phone though.
There's times you get done talking. Whoosh. But you keep that
Yeah.
sucker more than 2 or 3 days, and you're in trouble.
So you can actually track a burner phone if someone has it for longer than 2 or 3 days.
But man, they got
Okay.
some technology out there, bro. That'll tell you within 600 feet where your butt at, bro. You ain't 16 sharp.
That you have that technology in your office.
I don't have it myself, but I know there are agencies that have access to that
I
kind of
got
stuff.
you.
That
I
when
got you.
stuff we really need to find somebody,
Mm-hmm.
it can be done.
Whatever, man. Call me a bad guy. I don't care. I'm taking that money. I'm looking at that money and I'm like, oh shit. I could buy this. I could get that. I could do this. I could do that. Yeah, I'm
But
sorry.
yeah, it's $42,000 worth of your freedom if you get caught.
Yeah, I ain't getting caught.
I'm
I've
just
done a
telling you,
lot
man.
worse. I've done
I've
a lot
already-
worse than having got caught. There's no way
I've
I'm
al-
getting caught because I found $42,000.
Before I change, I've always said I get a right number. If it's 6 figures,
Uh-huh.
they'll be like, man, Danny, I ain't talked to him in about 2 months, whatever.
Okay,
About
so if
6
it's
months
6
later,
figures, you're taking it.
I was saying back before.
Yeah,
I
back then.
changed
Yeah,
my way.
back then.
Oh
Yeah,
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 enough
yeah.
figures. You might see a postcard from me, and I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be with that postcard.
Peanut butter island.
So
And I would
used
definitely
to
be.
On the island.
I would definitely be at a place that it does not extradite.
no extradition, eh?
Yep.
You see, okay, so now if you're talking about 6 figures, right? A bag of money, 6 figures, then yeah, you're kind of suspecting that it has to do with some drug money. You know what I mean? Especially you find it in a duffel bag or some shit. Like, yeah, this is some drug money. So there you have to be careful with that. I agree with that. I probably bounce too. Someplace with no extradition, pay for my name be changed. I'd be Allah Akbar or some shit. You know what I mean? You wouldn't find me. You wouldn't find me. You wouldn't find me.
Danny Domino.
6 figures is enough for me to change my whole life. Shit, if I got to do some plastic surgery, you know what I mean? I'm done. You ain't
I watched this
finding
thing
me.
on the TV. This lady did that. She killed somebody, and she went like to the tropical islands and stuff. She had her nose fixed and all kind of stuff, and was living. She was doing yoga, like a yoga instructor. And I forgot how they called her, but man, it took them a while, but she almost got away with it.
Was she
Really?
on that show? I almost got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They have a show called I Almost Got Away With It?
Man, they got crazy shows up here. You ever seen the one that did that says sex sent me to the hospital?
Yeah, I used
No,
to
I never
watch
seen
that.
that
That
one.
was
Wait,
funny.
what?
That's a TLC.
Sex
I gotta
sent me
see
to
that
the
one.
hospital.
I'm
Man,
curious.
it's the craziest things that happen, and next thing you know, they be in the hospital. It's crazy. I'm like, huh?
Well,
You did what?
I'm
Why did you do that?
Did you guys ever hear the Dennis Rodman story?
Which one?
That he broke his penis like 2 times?
Damn.
Like
The
broke
hell was he
it.
doing?
So I guess he says he was doing drugs, right? And the girl was on the other side of the room, and she said
jump in it or something.
Yes. And he said it pretty much snapped. He said it pretty much snapped, and there was nothing but blood all over the place. That was the first time. I can't remember the second time it happened, but it happened to him twice.
If I had that kind of high, it would only take one time, I can tell you. Because if good Lord let heal back up and it still be of use, no.
Right. Why would you put that at jeopardy? Yeah.
Roberto, you all right, bro?
I don't know. He's been muted for a minute.
He might have passed out. You know, you just the old man now.
He said he passed out before the stream, and he was like, "Oh shit, the time." So he probably sat there and passed out. I guess. I don't know.
Wow. Roberto, wake up. Hey, put your headphones on. Earth
He muted
Roberto.
himself. He muted himself, muted us. So yeah. He said, at least I showed up. You know what I'm saying? At least I
Maybe
showed
he on the
up.
toilet.
I hope not, you know.
Yeah, keep that muted.
I mean, that don't mean he still got the headphones on. I'm just saying, you might have just was like, I got an emergency. You know, nature
Maybe.
calls.
He had an emergency for the past 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't judge. I mean, I've been.
Hey, that's a real
I've,
emergency.
I've,
If you want to call it for 50 minutes, yeah, something.
I've had some crazy stomach issues. I got a sensitive
50
stomach,
minutes.
so
Good
bruh, food
Lord.
poisoning. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, but even food poisoning, like it's fit. No, not 50 minutes. I think with food
When
poisoning,
it's
it's
coming
like,
out from both ends.
oh yeah. Yeah, I heard that too.
I ain't
Right,
had
but
that bad.
it's usually like a 5 minutes, like it's just the water splurts out, then you're done, and then 10 minutes later you run back to the bathroom because it's coming out again.
Like
You
The
know,
Exorcist or something.
you know what I mean? So yeah, we don't want to do that.
Ain't
But
nobody talking in the chat either. Good Lord.
I know everybody's so quiet. It's all good. We'll move on to the next one.
Right.
Unfortunately, Roberto is sleeping for this one, but or he's busy doing something. I don't know. Let me bring it up here.
Oh, your son say, "Come on, man, I'm eating."
Bro, come on, really? You got a stronger stomach than that. You know what I mean?
Oh
Stronger
my
and
Lord!
bigger. So
You see his avatar? Oh my Lord!
what's his avatar?
King James.
Oh yeah, of course,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I'm not even about to rant on that, dude. I'm not about to
100%.
rant. I'm not gonna do it.
So we have this one here, and it says high school girls basketball team quits after trans male injures player. The player from KIPP Academy and MA injured at least one girl from college charter school of Lowell before halftime, resulting in schools forfeiting the game.
How she hurt her? She fall on a bad hip or something?
Well, I'll let it play again. If you see it, kind of shows her down in a certain way. Hold on, let me put us on the top here.
Like she looked pretty weak to me. Man, I done seen harder stuff than that.
I mean, me too.
Maybe she got a previous injury.
She fighting for the ball.
No, she was getting dominated, like she was hurt. That LeBron James mess, and you know, and hey,
Oh,
Okay, despite this or
flopper,
whatever,
a flopper.
despite
up,
this or
Tony?
whatever, I do feel like trans people should have their own sports because
Oh, that tall
genetic.
person was a guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Donnie's like, oh,
Yeah,
now I see. Yes. Yes.
that's
it
all
is a
I'm
guy.
saying. That's it. I mean, they had a right to exist and be who they want to be, but they need their own sports because that's not fair, genetically speaking, biologically speaking. That is unfair. Period.
They had a debate
100%.
like this on I don't know if any of y'all watched the NBA All-Star, where Steph Curry went against the female, and then Reggie. What was Reggie? What's Reggie's last name?
Miller.
Reggie Miller was having a debate with, and I agree with what Kenny Smith was saying. She shot with the WNBA ball, which is smaller than an NBA ball, man's ball, but she shot from the range of the NBA three-point line is. She shouldn't have shot for that. She should have shot from the range that she's accustomed to in the WNBA to make it more competitive. But when he was trying to say that, Reggie Miller was trying to, so you trying to keep women down? No. If I'm used to shooting at a certain, yardage in my profession, and you used to shooting a certain yardage in your profession, then it's unfair to go to my profession that's further away because I'm going to have the advantage because I've been accustomed to shooting at that range my whole career. She's not accustomed to shooting at that, and she almost shooting at his range. She was only like 3 points from beating him. So if she just shot at her range, she might have possibly tied him or beat him. So I think that, like, kind of piggybacking on what Nadia said, it's not fair if you're physically born one way and you try to go to another sex, do whatever you're going to do. And of course, you can't be able to compete with the lower sex or either the higher sex. And when I'm saying that by lower and higher, I mean physically stronger, or if you don't transform from a woman to a male, you can't go to the NBA and compete with those guys because you're not physically strong as they are. And the same can be said if you're a male trying to go to a female, you can't go to the WNBA or a female sport because you're going to dominate because usually you're faster, stronger, quicker. It's not fair. So I agree 1,000% what Nadia is saying. They should have their own whatever sporting category and they compete and go that way. I just don't think that is fair.
Because you notice you never see trans women trying to get into men's sports.
Nope, it's always over. Could you imagine if LeBron James was to do that? He would destroy the WNBA. It wouldn't be. No. I don't agree with that.
I got you. All right. Roberto said he has to flex something came up. So Roberto, thanks for popping in again. I guess we'll see you next week. Just let me know later if everything is okay. If he wants to bounce. So he'll probably be bouncing out. There you go. It should make some mixed competitions for them. Well, again, it's unfair, right? Because we've seen in the boxing and MMA, there were a couple of trans women or trans men that got into the women MMA and they pretty much destroyed the women, right? So I agree with you 100%. I honestly think that they should have their own sport. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to be, and nobody condemning that. But to be going there into a woman's sport, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, JG, what are your thoughts?
I mean, it almost destroys the argument of women can do what men can do, right? Because if a man becomes a transsexual, I don't know the proper term for it,
Transsexual.
and transsexual goes to the women's league and dominates, it defeats your whole argument as a woman saying that you should be paid the same amount as a man as far as that sport goes, and that you can compete with them because you can't, at least at that level.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm curious, was there a debate or argument before they played that school?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because if there was no argument before they even played, you shouldn't be arguing about it now because you were okay with it until you saw she was dominating you. Now, they shouldn't be. They should have, and I agree with Nadia. They should have their own league because it's just not fair.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's fair at all whatsoever. But at the same time, you know, we are being, I guess, transphobic because we think that way. But I think, you know, when it comes to women's sports, it's just like basketball. You want the best of the best, right? You want to know which woman is the best, right? And sometimes some of these they can't cut it in men's sports, so they end up going to the women's sport and dominating. And like, would you feel proud? Like physically, you know what I mean? We're stronger, faster, whatever you want to say. Now, granted, there are some women that will kick my ass at 100%. You know what I mean? Like you see some of these women, they pumping iron and stuff like that. They'll pick me up, throw me around the room, whatever. But when you're doing, like, let's say, a bunch of men in basketball, right? It's very rare that there's going to be a woman that's going to be able to dominate men in basketball. I've seen, I think it was a video of some college soccer kids beating the women's all-time pro team, like destroying them. You know what I mean? So there is a definite disadvantage when it comes to situations like that. So I mean, and I don't wrong the women for leaving. Go ahead, Danny.
Like if you watch a high school game and you go transition to a college game, you transition to a pro game. The speed is incredible. When I first saw a college basketball game, men's, I was like, good gravy, these suckers is fast. And then I ain't never been to a pro, but I can only imagine a pro. But like when I seen like a high school baseball game, and I went to college, and I went to semi-pro, and I went to my first professional baseball, man, the speed is incredible. So there is no way. I just don't think. I'm not saying. I just think you take the strongest, fastest, most skilled woman and put up against the strongest, fastest, most skilled man in what particular sport, I think that man is going to have the advantage. Not because he's better, but I think physically he just built different and just built a little bit more durable, more quicker at his peak and versus her peak. I'm not saying that women can't do some things we can do because some women can do some things much better than we can do. But in athletics, I think that's where the gap comes in, and it's just too much to make up.
There's a reason why women's gymnastics and men's gymnastics are not the same.
Absolutely.
Like they don't even do the same.
Yeah,
I think
you
what
trying
the
to do
only
all
thing
that
that they do. No, no, because y'all got like the rings and then the horse, and then y'all bars are parallel, and then women's are uneven, and it's like the things that women can do on those uneven bars, put a man up there. Like it's not the same.
Yeah, women typically have stronger.
I watch men and women swap and try to do each other's sport, and it's like
it's crazy.
Yeah, typically when it comes to stuff where the upper bodies involved, men usually dominate. But when the lower bodies involved, women are just.
I've seen
the legs are just stronger.
When the women dunk, it don't look as exciting as the man. It just don't. I'm sorry, and I it just don't. I ain't seen a woman dunk like LeBron or Jordan or Dominique. Do I want to see one? Yeah, if they can do it, but I've never seen one do it. Not 53 years. I just ain't.
Well, they're saying if maybe they lower the rims, you might be able to get some of that, which they probably should do. You know what I mean?
Sure the WNBA is the WNBA rim and the NBA rim the same height?
I believe so.
I know it's 10 feet in the NBA.
Yeah, I believe they're the same height. But
why would the ball be different? It's smaller than the WNBA, and why would the 3-point line be closer?
Men typically
because we smaller people. I was about to say our hands, and we smaller people. Like
I see some big headed women.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, why is it the same height?
I done seen some big headed and big feet women before.
I got big hands and big feet. Like I'm 5'2". I wear a size 9.5 to a 10. My feet should not be that big. My hands,
feet.
Yes, and then my hands are like like my husband's hands is bigger than mine, but like I got some big hands. Like,
good Lord.
It's over.
Walk on. They say that she can walk on water.
Jesus Christ lizard. Look at the deal.
So Nadia goes to the men's sections to buy her shoes. We just
by the 8.5. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm coming to buy y'all 8.5.
You don't want to go over there because our shoes is high compared to the female shoes.
I know. That's why I be trying to see what kind of kids I be trying to get some out the kids.
Boy,
I gotta get like the biggest size they got.
I walk in the shoe store and they be like, Jordan's $80. I'll be like, oh man, yeah, you look, kids, man.
Oh, I thought they was talking about some Air Marnox or something.
No.
$80.
Where I'm at, we got Hibbets. That's our number one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You have what? Wait.
It's called
Hibbet Sports.
Hibbet. Hibbets.
Oh, the name of a store. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. What is that
Right
like? Where you get the cheap shoes?
No, the Jordans ain't cheap in there.
Oh, okay.
Usually specializing like urban footwear, like
what you talking about? What you talking about? The flea market?
Yeah, right, because we had a couple stores here where they were called like Pitts and Yellow. You go in there and you can buy like a $20 shoe. It looks like a Jordan, but it ain't a Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
God!
I've seen some Jordans at the flea market. Be like, man, That right there, you have to have the micro doggone magnifying
That's
glass.
Make
the-
sure it's
That's the
a
one
real
they get from
Jordan.
China. I used to get some from China like that, where you would have to literally be like,
Man, them suckers is tight, boy. I'd be like, man.
they was colors that you never seen.
Nobody has, yeah.
No
Mhm.
good way they ain't make these in the U.S. No, they didn't.
Mhm. I remember
You get 2 pairs for
one of my-
$80. $80.
Yeah. Well,
That was the Feelers.
Come on, let's go.
He came to me
The
and like, yo,
super-
man, selling Jordans, and he came and he showed me like this little book of and I seen colors that I haven't seen before, and I'm like, I know they're not real, but they look real,
They sure
right?
look
So
real.
I copped 2 pair, but when I got them, they did not fucking look like they did in that picture. And there was one that was like I could pass with these ones, but those other ones, they were like black and purple. I'm like, no, I can't even fuck with these ones. You know right away when you put that on my foot that is not a fucking Jordan. So I'm like, nope, I'm not buying that.
It'll be cut all crazy. You be like, man, it don't look right on my foot. See, right now, see, I know I'm not paying no $20 for no Jordans. So I done trickle down to the Pumas. That's all I wear now. I got
Pumas
some
are so comfortable.
I got some fire
So
color Pumas, bro. That by any color you want outfit, I've got a sneaker for it.
I'm comfort over style, so I wear Fila.
Fila? Oh my lord!
You say Fila?
Yes.
You said
F-I-L-A?
Fila. Who's that?
Fila.
Fila. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, we used to call them felines back in the day. That's like what
Yeah,
like
yeah. That's
Fila.
that country felines. I learned that it's supposed to be pronounced Fila. I was like,
you ever,
yeah, in the South we say Fila.
you remember British Knights? I did.
Yeah, of course, yes.
100%.
Hot top British Knights, yes, sir.
Yeah. And boy, and the suede Pumas, man. When I was in high school, that was it. Suede Pumas, boy. The crazier color, the more people be watching you walk down the hall. Man, look at that color he got on this.
I had a cousin that used to have some suede Pumas, but I don't know. There's a lot of people that don't remember, but they used to have suede Nikes. And I remember I had this baby blue pair. You remember them, Danny? Those shits were fire. The only problem with them is when you would take off your shoes and your socks would be the same color as the shoe by the end of the day.
Dang.
The suede would
That's like them jeans that used to come off on your shoes. How your shoes blue. I
hate
hated
that
it.
shit.
What you would like, but a patent leather sneaker, I love those. That's why I like the Jordans so much. Every patent leather the Jordans make, I love them.
I like the patent leather Jordans.
I like Dunks. But they are really not that comfortable. Yeah,
like the rain shoe,
Dunks, like they look like forces.
And they got that line on the
high
top.
top.
Yeah, they look like
Dunks.
They look like the Air Force Ones.
Yeah,
I don't like Air Force Ones. So,
Stonewashed jeans. Yeah, I remember those.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Guy.
I like Jordans and the Air Max. Those are my favorite too.
I tried New Balances. They ain't comfortable to me.
New Balance is a walking shoe. That ain't old people.
I did not like it. I like I like Converse though.
Converse straight. Some of them are.
I'm more.
Yeah, they started put more pads in their shoes, so now they're more comfortable.
I don't like the Chuck Taylors. That's.
I like Tugs.
I love Adidas. That's my stuff right
Unless they Chuck Taylor used to be a basketball player. The old, nylon ones. Not a leather one.
Ain't no supporting them at all. I love them though.
A lot of women are wearing the Chucks now. Like a lot of women wear those Converse.
I see the Chuck with the big heels on it and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I got. That's what I got. I like a chunky shoe.
I always got some white Air Force, and I was only able to keep them clean for 2 weeks. Yeah, white shoes are tough, man. But what you got to do, man, and you buy some Jason Marks. It's a shoe cleaner. That shit works wonders on your shoe, right? And when you have like a white Jordan or a white Air Force One, you take it off, you wash it, you put it back in the box, and you wear it. Wait till you're gonna wear it again. That's what I do.
Shoot, what I would do, I would wear flip flops to the car, had the shoes with me.
What?
You never did that? You had white shoes, right? You
Oh
only
my
wear it when you get
gosh.
to your destination.
Nah,
So you wear flip flops to the car with your
No.
shoes. Then we get to your destination, get out the car, then you put the shoes on.
that's too
Get
much
back in the
work,
car,
bro.
take them off. Hey,
Like, you
I-
know what I
clean
mean?
for the minute.
I neglect my
That's-
white shoes and then I just buy the same pair
Yeah.
again.
Your shoes
I'm
go
gonna
from
be
white to
honest.
tan.
And then I have then I have some ones that are tan in one end, and I wear them whenever I don't feel like wearing clean shoes. And then I wear the good ones when I'm
Man,
trying to look good.
that
Man,
might be
I
good.
have small children. We go to the park on a regular. I have to have some walking shoes. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
I like
for
how
sure.
that's like them women that go to the club or dance. They be having heels and stuff. And about 2 hours later, you see them walk around.
They
in
take off the
flip-flops.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what?
Hey, I did it. I ain't gonna lie, I did it.
That ain't
no,
sexy.
never. That's like them girls that used to walk barefooted back to their car from the club. I'm
Yeah.
like, honey, no, I will do that hurt foot walk, or I just power through it. Especially if you done had a couple drinks, you can make it because you don't feel that pain no more. You just walking in the heels. But no, I don't. I'm not taking off my shoes. No. The only time I would take off my shoes is when I get to the car and I throw them heels so I can drive. Because trying to drive in heels, that's why I be like, why do men? Why I really don't get it because it's like y'all really want to be a woman. Heels hurt.
No,
Wait,
see,
who
Have
wants
fun
to be a
with
woman?
that.
the
Have fun
heel,
with that.
the heel make the leg look sexy.
Mm.
That's why at
Dude,
the
They
angle.
do.
But guess what? When we know that we done broken the deal and got it, we don't care about sexy no more. Not at that point. If I done got the deal,
Nah, I still kind of, you know what I mean? I still
I ain't
kind
gonna have no
of.
shoes. I ain't gonna have no shoes on.
No, once they in the bedroom, I don't give a damn what they
Oh,
look like.
yeah. You can have on orange panties and doggone on pink bra and purple. I don't
So
care.
wait, hold on.
I'm not
Wait,
gonna
hold on.
turn her down because you look too tacky. I can't mess with you.
No,
No, hell
yeah,
no.
obviously.
Y'all not checking the
obviously not.
toes like in Boomerang.
Nope. Now, they
You
look
take-
like they
Sometimes.
look like this. I'm be like, nah.
Facts. Facts. Sometimes you gotta check the toes. But
You got the evil talons over there.
They look like
Right.
they
Them
look
evil
like
talons.
claws or hooves. No.
but hold on. But hold on. You never bent up a woman when she still had the heels on though?
Yeah,
I don't care about
Okay,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
it's fine until they kick you with them.
I should be talking about
Get hurt.
that. I'm just telling you. I don't.
If you're getting kicked with the heels, then you're showing your inexperience, JJ.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying.
Just don't be mad because I'm athletic enough to flip a motherfucker over. Do some weird shit. And you can't. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad.
What were you saying, Donnie?
And when I'm in that mode, I don't care about no heels, man.
I mean, I don't care either.
I want a butt naked, nothing. We get that on for. Take that off. Let's go.
So wait, hold on. You never had like, she's in that sexy thong and you just pull it to the side?
And my knife.
You never pull it.
I don't want nothing blocking. I don't want no kind of abrasion, no kind of burn marks, nothing. No. I want full Adam and Eve.
Guys, I tell you, the show sometimes it just goes off the rails. You know what I'm saying? We need LOWKEY up in here because I know he has some tactics he wanted to share.
Oh yeah. Man, I wish LOWKEY was on here, boy. Oh Lord, I wish he was on here.
Let us know how to make sure like the hairs on your chin. You know what I mean? LOWKEY needs to be up in here. Oh man.
I just don't like Air Forces. They're the worst Nikes they ever made.
Really?
I used to like them. I guess I got to. I don't know.
I'm sick of this. I don't like the song. I don't like how they look. No.
Really? I like Air Force Ones. I like Jordans. I like the Jordan Dubs.
The
I like
Air
Air
Maxes.
Max, but I used to
And
wear
they
Air
got one
Max a lot, but
called
not as much.
Air Max are
Hurricanrana or something like
comfortable.
that. And they
Which
one
one?
called that called Hurricanrana or something like that. Karanas
Or
or
Haruchis or Harachis, or what do you call them?
Harachis. Yeah,
Karachis. Yeah,
Harachis.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Karachis. Yeah, yeah,
They all right.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, for me, when it comes to shoes, I'm really picky now, right? So they have to look a certain way, like especially the front of my shoes, right? It has to be rounded. I don't like the ones that are like pointed or they have a weird shape. It has to have a nice round shape in the front. If it doesn't, I just ain't wearing it.
And what I try to do too, I want them a little smaller because a smaller shoe look better on your foot than a bigger. So, like, say for instance, a 10 is like, ooh, but 10 and a half make it look totally ugly. Give me a 10, and I'll
See,
just let it stretch out. I don't like.
you see, I can't do that because I have this fucked up big toe, right? Like it's kind of bent up. You know what I mean? So if
Did
I
you
buy a
break it or something?
no, just like that. I can't help it. You know what I mean? But the problem is I had it right because I had these. They were Air Force Ones, and they only had I think it was 9.5, and I take 10. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get the 9.5. But after wearing it for a while, the fucking front of them, like you know what I mean, like all bent up and
What you need to do, Onzo, get you one of them shoe stretchers, and every
Yeah,
day
yeah.
just turn it like a half a turn. It'll work out, bro. Because I'm telling you, the answer, Allen Iverson, the Reeboks, some things is fire because they have all kind of crazy colors, but they don't look. But after about a size 9.5, 10, they look like boats.
Yeah, they real big and they heavy too.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say about big feet, right?
Yeah, I know they say that's a myth.
Big socks.
That ain't a myth for me.
Big socks. Oh, look at this guy.
Big socks.
Look at this guy, J.J. Like, not a myth for me. I don't think anyone on this panel really cares. You know what I mean? JJ has some information. You kept that shit to yourself, brother. Sorry, like wrong show for that one. You know. So JG sent this to me. I didn't watch it yet. So let's check out this link here. Oh, it's a YouTube thing? All right, hold on. Let me share my screen. Find it. There we go. All right. So let's hear what this says.
That act like you ain't gonna do shit, and you saying that you won't work shit out, and you're not gonna go out, and you go out fucking 3 days in a row. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Stop. No, Zay, no, Zay, hold on. Zay, I need to say some shit. You ain't gonna. Please, I need to get shit off my chest. No. Please, just no. Oh, nigga, just let me go. Please, no.
I gotta watch that again because we're not watching.
That act like you ain't gonna. You saying that you won't work shit out and you're not gonna go out, and you go out fucking 3 days in a row. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. No, Zay,
Okay,
no,
so he's crying or mad because she went out 3 days in a row. Is that what it is?
It seems like she does what she wants to do, but has an issue when he wants to do something.
Okay, so the question
That's what it
was,
seemed like.
can men show emotion in public and still be considered a man? And I think we've had this discussion before where it's like, and then it says you can hear the pain in his voice. So the man was probably like really madly in love with the girl, and for whatever reason, you know what I mean? I don't look at him anyway. I don't see it any different. Like, you muted, Danny.
The family that prays, he shows some emotion on that. When he knocks down over that bar.
Facts.
So, I ain't saying,
Did you see it, Nadia?
I condone that, but if you show emotion
Yeah, I saw it.
that don't make you less of a man.
No, absolutely, 100%. What are your thoughts? Like, since we have a woman on the panel, like, do you feel any way if a man like cries in front of you?
No, everybody should be able to cry and not feel self-conscious. I don't like to cry in front of people because people, if I'm crying in front of you, either I'm frustrated or I'm mad.
Mhm.
So, because I don't like to cry in front of people, like sadness, I'm gonna go somewhere and cry by myself because I'm an ugly cry. It is gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna be choking and snot. I don't want you to see all that. I will ugly cry, but no, like when I'm mad or I'm frustrated, and I will cry, and people always take that wrong because as a woman, people think I'm one trying to weaponize my tears, and it's like no, I just want to punch somebody in the face right now, and I can't because that's unacceptable behavior. So I'm gonna cry because I really want to hit something or somebody. You know what I mean?
Mhm. But
But
you've cried in front of your husband, right?
yeah, yes,
Okay. Like sad, like because you're sad, not because you're angry because he pissed you off.
yes, yes,
But when in a
yes,
sad mood,
yes,
okay, yeah. Has he cried
yeah.
in front of you?
But I only yeah, but I didn't see him.
Okay, he hit it.
No, I just it was one of those
You just
things
didn't give
where
a
it was
fuck at the
like
time.
no. I didn't want to start crying, so I was like,
Oh,
I
I
don't,
got you.
you know.
Mhm.
I'm one of those people like if somebody start crying, I'ma start crying. We all gonna be crying because if I'm connected to you and I feel what you feeling, I
Hey,
be trying to
listen,
play cool.
I'm I'm emotional. I've been like that since I was a kid, man. I have cried at the drop of a fucking knife. You know what I mean? And like I my son's mother used to always tell me not to do it. Ah, don't cry, blah, 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 man, don't cry, and that kind of thing like that. You know what I mean? And I'll never forget the day I found out my mom had cancer. You know what I mean? So I was at work and I got the call. She went to the hospital with my mom. I got the call. I was like, "Oh, Onzo, I think you need to come to the hospital." I'm like, what's going on?" And she was like, "They think it's either gallstones or cancer, right?" So I left work and I moved. I know already, right? My mom was losing a lot of weight and stuff like that. I knew it was cancer. When we get into the hospital, she's like, "Don't cry," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like we
What?
just found
That's your
out
mom.
you know what I mean? Like we find out my mom has cancer, and you tell me not to cry because what? You know what I mean? Because it looks bad to see a man cry. Like, get out of here with that. Like,
And
I don't
yeah,
understand.
you should always feel comfortable around like all men should have somebody that they feel comfortable crying around and that they don't feel self-conscious or feel like they're going to use that against them later on
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
because I feel like everybody should have the right to cry because I now granted I'm one of them like cry for a reason because them people that just cry all the time. I
Right.
mean, it's all about your zodiac side too. And I know people like,
Mhm.
nah, they don't know. If you know a Pisces, a Scorpio, and a Cancer, they cry.
Cancers.
They
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah. We do.
that's
Mhm.
yeah, this is it's in y'all. So my daughter, she cries about everything, and I'm like, baby, is crying gonna make it better? Because I don't want to stifle her. I just want her to be like to think about it. Because it's like, is it worth is it worth getting this worked up for? I don't care that you're crying, but like you about to you dropping something into the biggest cry fest for
Oh,
no, just
I'm dealing
chill.
with that right now.
You just drop something, chill.
Man,
It's gonna be okay.
she
Life
ripped
ain't,
up. She colored something on the paper. It ripped and she bawled it like somebody was chasing and finna kill her. Like, what are you crying about? Granted, she's only 4, but still, what are you crying
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
I'll get you another paper. It's fine.
right.
I mean, God.
And
I
what
thought someone
she's
was
for,
trying to kill her or
JG.
something. I ran. I'm like, what the hell wrong with you?
Man,
What
my
she's
daughter
for,
5 and I be
JG.
mad. No. No, we trying to teach you emotional regulation. Just a little bit. Just a
Man.
little bit. A little
I'm like, the
bit.
next time you
I
scream like that, somebody better be chasing you. Don't you want to scream? No paper. God. But I
I
mean, the
can't
thing
even
is,
lie.
You
I
say
used
that,
to
but
cry
after
when
the
my
12th
dad would
time
yell at
crying,
me.
I did too.
I get yelled. I used to get yelled at and start crying. You know what I mean? But I start, and then you get the. You want me to give you something to cry about? You know what I mean? You get the. You
Mhm.
know what are you crying for? You really want to cry? Let me give you something to cry about. You know. But yeah, it's the cancer. I was emotional. I'm right there with you.
No, but also we weren't allowed to express our feelings to our parents. Because like when my daughter do stuff like this, she tell me why she cried. You hurt my feelings. And sometimes I'll be like, at this point in time, your feelings is just gonna be hurt because I said no. Period. I mean, I'm putting it in a nice way because instead of being like, cause I said so, no, look, your feelings finna be hurt and you gonna be all right and you gonna get over it. And then she called me mean, and I'll be like, well, I'm parenting. And I know people be
You
like,
know what I mean?
you let your daughter talk back to you. Why? I mean, she got her own mind. As long as she respectfully doing it, I don't care that she called me mean. I'm gonna be mean until she can care for herself. Because I'm always gonna do something that's gonna make her mad because I'm a parent and I know what's best for her when it comes to certain things. I give her choices, but like, bruh, some things you gotta say no to.
Facts. Like
Mhm.
you're mean. Yes, I am. Okay.
Yeah.
And you
Mhm.
still ain't
That's
lost. So go
exactly what
back
I be
to your
like,
room.
eh?
You know what I mean? You go back to your room. I don't care. You see, and that's why I say when I brought it up to like the time I had to beat my son that time, it was I could take a lot, right? So my son was kind of he would be rude with me and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, whatever, brush it out, whatever, right? The mother wasn't like that. You be moved with him, she would like go at him and stuff like that. So that's why I was like, when it got to a point where it was too much for me to handle, then I had to give him the belt. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm like, as long as you ain't like calling me a fucker, you're fucking mean, then we have a problem. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? You know what I mean? Oh, you're fucking mean. Oh, really? Wait, what? Hold on. Then we have a problem. But as long as you can call me mean all you want to, this ain't gonna change nothing. JG, go ahead.
But like I said, I know we talked about this before. I'm only speaking for young men at this point. Growing up, we're taught, hey, don't cry, man up at a young age. When you should be able to be a kid and express your emotions. Right? But like Nia said, it's okay to cry. But sometimes you need to calm that shit down. Right? It is not that serious. Chill out. My daughter got folks scared at school, scared of her now because she act out. They like, oh, we got to stay away from her. No, get on her. It's fine, right? But it's in this guy's case. For me, I don't know if I would have cried in that situation. I've been in a situation like that. I think the pride of me would not have cried. But I want to give a shout out to his friend for saving him from himself. Because had he not have been there, it would have been a physical situation probably.
Because he would
Maybe.
have grabbed her and she would have swung
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
And she would
yeah.
have claimed he
So,
was doing all kind of stuff.
but for me, I'll say this: like a broken heart, that shit hurts. I
Mhm.
feel no way for a man that want to cry because maybe his girl cheated on him or the relationship is over. Because a broken heart I think that's like one of the worst pains, other than family member dying or something like that. But a broken heart, yeah, that's hard to get over, man. That is hard to get over. I've had a broken heart before, man. It took me 5 years to get over that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm
So,
telling you, he can't sleep, can't eat. I mean,
you
once a
know what
girl
I
broke my
mean?
heart so bad, I called my dad. And I never did. I called him cry. Oh, that shit hurt so bad, bro.
That person, boy, man up. What are you doing? You know what I mean?
No, but
Like,
my dad has always been that guy. He would sit there and talk, right? 'Cause he was an educator all his life. So he would sit there and talk to me and everything, calm me down. What made it worse was it was before Valentine's Day. Now, when my parents had to eat, you see couples all over the damn place. That made me feel even worse.
What about you, Danny? How you feel about it?
I was raised, don't cry, that kind of stuff. And in my family, we really never said I love you. I started saying I love my wife and daughters taught me that. Really, my wife.
Really?
And growing up, I knew my parents loved me and my brothers and sisters, but we never said each other. Now that I'm grown, and I started saying it about probably 2 or 3 years ago, really strong to my family, like my brothers and sisters. Never told them that. Now, you better turn you off the phone, especially with my younger brother. You always say it. My son. Now, I've always said it to my son. But I learned that from my wife because every time I leave, I kiss her goodbye and say I love you. I get off the phone with my daughters, I tell them that. I get off the phone with my son. But that was something that was taught. It was not just an automatic. And I'll cry now, but it has to be. I find myself crying more at movies, and I'm like, oh Lord. So before lights come on, or if I'm crying at the house or something, I make sure.
Yeah, I cried
So
movies
I don't
too.
want my daughter to watch and see me like, you crying at that movie, David? What are you doing? But
Hey, sometimes those movies can make you bawl, bro. Pursuit of Happiness. Oh, I was dying. I was crying like crazy. Jolette asked, how do you guys feel about showing the flip side of the coin, displays of affection in public?
Depends on where I am.
It depends, yeah. It has not go out doing it.
Define affection. What you talking about?
Listen.
If in the car, I'll hold hands with my wife. We walk into the store or walking down the street or something.
Man, I walk
I don't like
down the
holding
street.
hands. My hands get sweaty. They do.
So here's the question, right? You and your man walking in the mall, whatever, and he grabs the booty. You have a problem with that?
Who, my dude?
Yeah, your husband. You walk in the mall and he's walking with
Okay.
you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab
I do that
the booty
I do that to my wife. I can only walk past her in the kitchen
without slapping her.
I do that all the time.
Man,
The
what
point
are
where
you
she put her
doing?
head behind her ass, make sure I don't hit
You
it.
say
Because she know it's the first time I'm
you know how it looks. You done been there for 28 years. I said, yep, I'm gonna beat it for another 28 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like we outside and the booty looking nice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab it. Fuck it. I don't care. People watch me grabbing the booty.
I don't grab it. I smack it like a tennis racket.
True, especially my hair's cold. I'm gonna put my hand back down the pad,
In
roll
the
my hands
pocket,
up on
yeah,
that booty.
100%.
Yes, I'm rolling my
Yeah,
hands up. Let's go.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Facts, 100%. I'm right there with you, JG.
Now, if it's at a church or something like that, no, I'm not doing that. My parents' house, I ain't doing that.
There's certain things you don't do.
Yeah.
If it, I can't say I wouldn't. My parents were wrong. I can't say I wouldn't do it. My dad was he was perverted, right? My dad would call my mom's sisters, right? With my mom sitting right there, and their conversations would be. I'd be like, "What the hell?" Yeah, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna do this to you, and I'm gonna do that to you, and blah blah blah. And my aunt just be going back and forth with my dad. So they were like the type of household where affection and loving, like, you know what I mean, didn't mean anything. So if I was with there and my girl in the house, I'd grab her ass right there and it would be no big thing. So my parents were a little bit liberal like that, you know what I mean? Like my dad was you know, so but I mean, I have no problems with showing affection in public, and I don't have a problem seeing other people doing it as well. Not an issue. Will never be an issue for me. You know what I mean? You would call me that dirty old man. Look at that dirty old man grabbing this girl's butt while they're walking down the street. Yeah, you're right. I am. You know? So I have no problems with that whatsoever. Said Nadia about the, I think that was about the palm sweating, holding hands. I don't know. I hold hands. What about you, JJ?
What happened?
You hold hands?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah,
But like
sure.
you did say, my hands do get sweaty. So sometimes after a certain amount of time, I have to let go. But yeah, I hold hands anywhere.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? I don't have an issue with that. So not a problem. Absolutely. But this guy, that emotion that he showed in front of his friends, I don't have a problem with it because you can obviously see he was hurting, right? And I think the best that's when you have someone to have your back and try and be like, yo, bro, you know what I mean? Like someone to talk to. Because if it wasn't, even if it was just him and her, right? Let's say nothing happened, she just walked away. Now you by yourself with a broken heart. You know what I mean? And you crying by yourself and you feel alone at that point. So at least he has some boys there to be like, maybe try and cheer them up when she's gone. And I'm like, well, man, fuck that. Even though they don't mean it, like, fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Let's go have some drinks. You find another one easy, man. We could go out there right now, have a few drinks, and pick up some gal. You know what I mean? And then I get when the night is over and he's gonna be back in his feelings. But at least for that moment, you have friends there to at least take your mind off of a situation for however long it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
You know, one thing I don't like my wife wearing my clothes before I do. God, that takes me.
That pisses me off too. Then
I bought some t-shirts and I come home from work and she didn't want to. I'm like, whoa, I ain't wore that yet. You wear your stuff.
Shirt.
I don't
So
like that.
hold on. First off, Danny, you buy t-shirts a lot, right? How many t-shirts you buy in a week?
Man, I slow down now, but you see all the t-shirts I wore.
Right. So how's she supposed to know you didn't wear it yet?
Easy. Don't put on your stuff. You don't see me put on her stuff. When have you ever seen me on your t-shirt?
I would hope not. You know they don't wear t-shirts
One
that
time
we
I
wear.
want to see your t-shirt when you go into bed. Yeah, you can put on any t-shirt you want to. Yeah, that's fine. But you walk around the house. No, don't put on my t-shirt.
That's funny. I don't think I have an issue.
Well,
with
you
that.
know when I was rocking the MCU stuff. Woman, you know I just bought that. What you got that on there for?
Maybe she liked it.
No, you don't like it for. I like it. Well, I wear it.
So as long as you wear it first, it's good, right?
Yeah. Okay, how you feel? You buy some Jordans, you walk in there, you see a girl rocking with Jordans on, and you ain't warm yet.
I wear size 10. If she could put my
It don't
Jordans
matter.
on, she's gone. She gone. If her feet are that big, bro, I'd have to question.
The deal say her feet that big. The deal say her feet that big, so you and the deal, and this hypothetical.
No. She said women's size, because when I said the men, she said size 8. So a size 8 in men. I'm talking about if a woman is wearing a size 11, man.
Well, let's just say that your woman is fine, and it's hypothetical. And she wears size 10 and say that you do. You go out and buy you some hot Jordans, and you go to work, you come back, she got on a fly uniform, a fly dress, whatever, outfit, and you look down and them Jordans on her feet. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna make sure that's a woman, first of all. Then
that's what I'm saying.
Y'all been with her for years. Y'all know y'all have been together for years.
I don't know. She might like from the back only. You never know.
You know, maybe she
don't know she's a woman in 10 years. There's something. It ain't her problem. You got a problem.
Yeah, I agree with that one too. Right? Especially if it's 10 years you're trying to have a kid, and it's like, wait a minute. Oh, baby, I can't have kids. You have to question. You got size of 10 feet and you can't have kids. Is there an Adam apple there I don't know about? You know what I mean? But no, if that were the case, yeah, I'd be pissed 100%. But you see, that it's a different with Jordans, right? Because I'm spending like $20 for a t-shirt, but I'm spending $300 for my Jordans.
I got something that your girl can definitely fit. You buy you a fire hat and sweatshirt, like you going down, you rocking it, and you ain't wore it yet. And you go home and she walk around in that hat and the hoodie. And you ain't wore it yet.
As long as she's in the house, I'm cool with it. If she don't go outside with it, yeah, you know what I mean?
I don't. But see, my wife, she loves Celsius drinks and stuff like that. So what I've been doing, you wear my shirt, I drink your Celsius. So if you don't want to keep going back and back, we wear my stuff.
That's some petty stuff there, boy.
Petty.
He petty too. We both. That's why we made sure we both petty.
I can see JG walk in the house like, what the? Oh yeah. Walk in the kitchen, look in the fridge.
Yep.
And she got like 3 of them. He drinking all 3 one time.
Heart about to blow up. Heart about to blow up that night because you got all that caffeine in there.
Yeah, that burger you had your mouth set for, it's mine. I'm eating
it. Wow. No to self. JG is petty. All right, guys. Don't ever forget, JG is petty. Wow, that's crazy. Now, to your question, Danny, it depends. I'll honestly say it depends, right? Now, if it's just something, okay, so if it's something new that I bought and I like it. Now, if it's something that's fly, that like you put it in there because you know you saving it for a special occasion, and then I come home and you rocking it, unless you butt naked underneath it and
That's
bending
what I
over.
was going to say. That's going to be the only exception to the rule.
Facts.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I
dude,
mean?
I got on this shirt, but guess what I don't have on? Ta-da!
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
But if it ain't those
Facts.
circumstances, no.
Facts.
You'll be
Right?
looking
So
side-eyed at you like, what's going on? Whoa.
I got this brand new sweater that I ain't wear yet, and you in the kitchen cooking dinner for me in my sweater? No, that's not happening. But yeah, if it's because you want to get bent over and it's just right above the booty, looking all nice. Okay, I'm pass. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let that one slide. But on a regular basis, no, I'm not gonna let it slide. So I agree with you right there. I agree with you. So we're gonna, if I can find it, where did you send that to me, Danny? Was it on Twitter?
I think I sent it to your phone, bro.
I think I posted it on Twitter too. Let me go and find it. Oh,
15, 20 years ago, he wouldn't be all right, but now, man, he is good and fired. Ain't no doubt in my mind.
You said the cop is getting fired?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I just, I don't know. Shit, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I sent it to your phone, right? Because I took the X off of my work phone. It's only my personal phone if I don't have it.
All right, let me see. See, the problem with you and sending me shit to my phone is you got 2 fucking numbers, right? So now I got to go look at this one and be like, okay, no, it's not that one you sent it to. Let me go check this one. And that's not that one either. Son of a bitch.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I don't see it here right now. But anyways, it was. Yeah, go ahead.
I might have sent it to the X. I ain't sure.
You might have sent it on X, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you probably sent it in the group.
I might have sent to you and Chris.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's you and Roberto.
Oh, so right. That's probably why I can't find it on my MacBook, because it's not a message. But anyways, it's a cop, right? And he's arresting this girl, and she kind of steps on his foot, right? She's handcuffed, but he slams her to the ground. Boom. And when Danny sent it, I had seen it already, and I was like, well, I kind of don't wrong the cop for doing it, right? Like, if you're gonna step on the man's foot, you gotta expect consequences of what's gonna happen.
Did she purposely step on his foot?
Yeah, purposely. Like, she literally went, like, you know what I mean? To try and step on the foot. And he grabbed her and went, whoop. And yeah, she busted her head. It's probably busted her head on the ground.
I'm sent to your ex now.
Excessive force.
Excessive force. Yeah, I just found it.
You found it too?
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
You gotta have some self-control when you in those types of
I think I just sent it to you, Anzo.
Because that's why I don't do those professions, because people spitting on you. I got hands.
Man, I'm tasing you.
Got some hands for you. Do not spit on me.
That's why.
I think
all the props for being a police officer.
Yeah, I think spitting on someone is the worst disrespect that you could, like, don't spit on me. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna have to. We're gonna fight.
I don't know if I will stay. What's that word? Conscious.
Right. You would just, I agree with you.
I really might black out on you.
Yeah.
No, like I used to have a problem that I would black out when I fight. and not like blackout. Like
Feel like Wolverine going to dog.
it was just like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. People used to have to tell me what I did.
Berserker mode. That's what that's called.
So here it is.
Look at that. That's a concussion all day long. Ooh, look at her head. That bounce like a ball.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. He lost his job. Ooh, look at that. Right
yeah, it's that right there. Now
there. That's reconstructive surgery right there.
he could have just like jerked her so that she's walking in front of him, but like to just the head, you still have to be conscious of what you're doing to people.
that's what I was
like
saying.
That's why I said about the whole spitting thing. Like I don't, I mean, I may black out and just no.
It's aggressive and it's like over the top. But when you like, this is a police officer and you deliberately now you guys have those steel toe boots as well too, Danny, right?
No, you don't have to wear those.
No,
you don't. One of the things they're gonna tell you is that we gotta have tough, thick skin. You gotta take more because it used to be you could lock people up. They like F the police. That was real back in the day in the 80s when NDBS said it. You can't arrest somebody for saying that now. I mean, you just can't. You want to, and people used to call it POP, pissed off the police. You lock people up for because you pissed off. You're gonna be pissed off in jail if you ain't got the correct probable cause. So you gotta be careful now. There have been plenty of times I done count to 50. Oh Lord, please let me deal with this woman because if I say what I want to say, I'm gonna be in jail. I done that many times. Or if I go to Susie's house and Susie gonna say them N-words that gonna trigger me and stuff, I send somebody else. No, because if I deal with it, I'm gonna lose my cool. And no, so you gotta recognize that. Like, no, don't put yourself in those situations.
So Ramos got us.
Now Roberto had an issue. He had to bounce. I'm gonna find out if everything's okay later. But yeah, he was here earlier, low-key. I agree. I think yes, okay. As I look at it again, like the way she hit the ground, that's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But there's consequences to things that you do, right? And when you try to do something like that to a police officer that's arresting you and have you with consequences, I mean,
yeah, she received the consequences for stepping on his foot because it pissed him off, and he doggone took it to the ground like you do that bull rustling on the Cowboys do. The consequences for him is his butt might be out of a job.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
So the same way she didn't
probably gonna sue as well.
Yeah, so you got to think about that, bro. You got man.
All respect to you, Danny, because I couldn't do it
18 years ago when I was a cop. Now is night and day.
So here's a question: what if that was a black woman? You getting the same kind of punishment?
I don't care who. I don't.
No, I know you. I'm saying
it depends on the media. It depends on how things are certain. Okay.
It depends on the black woman.
Did we
how light is she? What did she do? Why is she?
I don't know because 15 years
ago. What state is this?
15 years ago, George Floyd, the guy that did George Floyd may have gone off. There's a beer.
I agree.
Years ago. So
I agree.
Now it depends on how media portrays it. It depends on how much energy is behind it. It depends on who's pushing it. It depends on if the right people are making the right phone calls. But if not, then maybe not. It's just how that certain prism, how that angle is turned, and how much pressure is being called, and how much noise people are making. It's how things are drastically affected now. It ain't fair.
I agree with
it ain't right, but it's the reality.
No, I agree with you 100%. I just think, like you said, after the George Floyd stuff, people kind of, but I also think that, it's on a situation to situation, you know what I mean? Because if that was a black woman, I can promise you the comments in that section would have been like, oh, well, she shouldn't have tried to step on his foot. Oh, it's not like they would just
angry black woman.
Something like that.
Where would
Damn.
What were the comments on that one?
That's
Hold
all.
on.
That's what they be saying. Calling monkeys
No.
and everything.
No, I was saying, what were the comments when the lady was beating the little boy?
Good question.
We had some. Okay, so actually, I should have actually showed some of the comments, but some of the comments I'll just read them here. Those of you that said abusive behavior didn't listen to what she said. She did all that in front of the teachers. I would hate to see what she do behind closed doors. I don't mind a parent disciplining their children
behind closed doors.
I can understand that. Said I don't mind a parent disciplining their children when necessary. This, however, leads me to believe that the child is acting out in school because of how he is treated at home. This should be investigated, in my opinion. One says
there could be some truth to that, but sometimes people want to be naturally be the class clown and not treated bad at all at home. They just when they get there and they get their boys and their people, their peers, peer pressure.
Yeah,
peer
100%.
pressure affects people in different ways.
100%. And I'll bring up a good example of that because I had two friends, right? And their moms, single mom, she did not play with these two. Like she did not play with them. She would bust their asses on a regular basis, right?
Mm-hmm.
They still ended up going to jail. Both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Both of them still ended up going to jail.
I'm one of 5 siblings, all raised, same parents, same family, same neighborhood. My middle brother, he just must be love prison because he's still in there a good portion of his life.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't had nothing to tell it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just your particular character. I mean, or just whatever your particular journey is. So you could be in the same environment and you could have good parents.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times parents think that because their child veer to the left or veer to the right, but especially the left, it's something that they did wrong. Nope. It ain't necessarily nothing that you did wrong. It's just that
facts.
That's what that person's going to be. Sometimes it could be hereditary because sometimes that kind of crazy skips generations. Mm-hmm. How many times you heard like, man, your granddaddy boy, he was blank, or your grandma was blank when she was young. Then you be totally different than that. But then the grandson be just like the grandparent or the great granddad.
Yeah.
I mean, so that stuff jumps generations sometimes. So if you go back and follow your family tree, I guarantee a generation or two, man, if your child acting out crazy or went a certain way, there's probably some similarities to granddaddy or great granddaddy or grandmama or great grandmama.
Yeah, my son's mother used to compare my son to my father all the time. She's like, "Oh, you're just like your grandfather." You know what I mean? So you're right. It kind of does skip a generation sometimes, or something like that. You know. Yeah. But at the same time, like I was saying, the mom, when she did that, she knew what type of kids she had, right? Because they weren't well off, right? But the kids always had new stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, why you always have this new stuff? What are you doing? So that's why I think she had that tough hand with them, right? One of them, he went to Jamaica, right? And I remember them telling me the story. He went to Jamaica and tried to bring back some weed, right? So, yeah, so the dudes that were waiting for him, they're all friends, whatever. Dudes that were waiting for him, they said they were sitting outside the airport there, and they could see, like, you could see inside, right? And they seen him coming out, and they're figuring everything's clear until
immigration.
Excuse me, sir. Come here, please. And he never came back out. He was inside, and I kid you not, I think it may have been for 10 years or more for that.
Wow.
He was in there for a long time, bro. A long time. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, and I know why he did it is because he was influenced by the people he was hanging with, right? It wasn't like he was going there to do it. I believe he was going on vacation and like, going to Jamaica, yo, you gotta bring this back, blah, 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 right? And he tried it. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Yeah, go
EPMD
ahead.
said it best, bro. If you hang with 9 broke friends, you're bound to be the 10th one.
Facts.
Mhm.
So
100%.
if you hang with 9 drug dealers, guess who's gonna be the 10th? So I ain't doing nothing
That's
to go put me in no prison, buddy. But that ain't happening.
They don't make good food there.
Not normally. I don't care if the food's fantastic.
Facts.
Bro, they keep me out of here. I like to eat too much, and the shit that they be giving you, I'm like,
No.
I don't have an option, and I gotta wear somebody else's drawers.
I like to sleep. They sleep in peace.
So we all like to sleep, and we all like something else. And that something else we ain't getting in there unless some man is bending you over. That's the only time you get some of that,
Negative.
right? So
No.
yes, I don't understand. You know, I think we all had those type of friends who would go to jail, get out, and then go straight back to fucking jail. And I never understood that mentality.
I want to ask, like, man, what about that life appeals to you?
You know what I mean? Like to get caught up and then get sent back in there for another 2, 3. Like I don't want to be in there for a day.
Hey,
You
now,
telling me I gotta spend a year?
You talking about somebody crying? You gonna see some ugly crying. Say, you going to jail for 5 years? Boy, you gonna see the ugliest crying you ever seen in your life,
bro.
No, Lord. Man,
bro, I would be looking around the courtroom to see if I can get out of this motherfucker. Man, like if I just run, will I get away? You know what I mean? Like no, I'm right there.
So you ain't gonna be like that dude that jumped up.
That jumped the judge. I
was like, he just got more time at it.
Yeah, he did. He got more time out of it. But at that point, I think he got like 30 years. So I'm like, listen, man, what's 10 more? You know what I mean? I'll probably be dead before I get out of here anyway. So
some of the sentences I see these judges put on these people, I probably would have a heart attack and die right there in the court.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Man, can you hear like
cyanide pills or something?
They're talking about life.
Going.
Then it'd be like life concurrently. Concurrently mean together. But when they say consecutive, that mean you got boom, boom, boom. Oh, no.
Man, put me in a psych ward so I can at least have my own room and shit.
You gotta be careful with that because they give you that lithium, and that lithium will make you fool. That's what they do.
Yeah.
You act crazy.
Yeah.
You be getting a lithium injection, and next thing you know, you be crazy for real. So you gotta be careful with that.
That's how they get you too, right? If you could be sane and go in there sane and everything, and then they start drugging your ass up with shit, and now they have a reason to keep you in there, right?
And you know what's crazy? There's a show where somebody go in jail
60 days in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It could have to be so many zeros that I can't say no in order for me to go. When I'm saying zeros, it'll be at least 8 or 9. If it ain't 8 or 9 zeros for 6,
I watched some of those episodes.
Say give you $600 million to go in there for 60 days.
Oh, I do.
Of course you would, JG. Of course you would.
No maximum.
For that amount of money, I would
you
do
get to
it.
pick what type of prison.
No, it ain't no maximum. It ain't maximum. I ain't going to no maximum because that's crazy. If they go to something like minimum 60 days. Oh yeah, I can do that in my sleep.
See, I don't know. I don't know if the ones I seen were maximum or minimum.
They're talking about Alcatraz and Rikers and
you get enough money to pay me to go to Rikers.
But that's what I'm saying. Just some of the things that I've seen on that show have me like, oh hell to the no. I'm going to volunteer to listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, right? I posted on my page one time we were in the metro and the metro police were beating up this guy, so I videotaped it, put it online. I had reporters and everything messaging me, and then I had detectives messaging me. And the detectives wanted me to come to the police station to give them an account of what happened. I'm not going to the
Yeah,
police
you're
station.
eyewitness.
Yes, I was
What
a
did you
witness,
think?
but I'm
What do you think that
I'm
was
not.
like? What's the rules for filming the police? Where you? That's what I mean. Because like you gotta know law.
Well, it was Metro Police, right? So it wasn't really police. It was
Yeah,
like
okay,
Metro
okay.
cops or whatever. But even still, like I
You
don't
ain't
want to step
cooperating.
foot in a police station. And they were like, "Well, we could do the interview
You
over the
can't take a
phone.
statement over the
Time."
phone.
I
It
said,
ain't
"Yeah,
that.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it
I
over the
feel you.
phone. That's
I
exactly
feel
what we doing."
you. You like you not
Wow.
tricking my black ass. Get me in here and lock me up.
Facts, 100%. You know what I mean? They run my name. They run my name. Oh, Mr. Hodges, we were looking for you. Oh yeah. Well, now I just gave you the, so. No. I know they ain't looking for me because they're easy to find anyway. But I'm just saying, you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. So I was like, no, we'll do the interview over the phone, and we did it over the phone. I was not going to the police station. Sorry, not doing it. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like once you start to go to the police station, you're gonna be in there a lot. You know what I mean? Even if you're just going to visit, you're gonna be in there a lot after that. And I ain't taking that chance. Nah, sir. I've been in a jail cell one time, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah.
Man,
So I'm
I
like,
remember
nah.
I did.
Huh?
I remember I had to do 2 weeks one time.
See,
2
I
weeks.
couldn't even
Guilty
do
by
that.
association. Guilty
I
by
am
association.
not.
Finally, somebody came out and said I had nothing to do with it. But it was like 5 of us in 3 beds. We
Oh,
had to
hell
fight
no.
over that one bed.
Oh, hell
I
no.
got that
You
damn
see what I'm
bed, I
saying?
tell you that. I got that
You
bed.
see what I'm saying? You see, no, bro. Like, you see, 2 weeks, I had one night, and I was like, I am never coming back to them. I'm not coming back ever.
Fuck you,
I am never again. One night. All right? One night. It wasn't even 24 hours because I went in there at like 10 o'clock, and then in the morning they take you to court, right? So it wasn't even 12 hours, maybe 12 hours or something like that. I was in there. Less. And nah, sir, I'm not doing that again. I'm not going back there.
I have
Nope,
not
nope,
been
nope.
arrested. I have not been arrested. I hope I never, ever, never, ever, ever, ever.
Facts.
I knew.
It ain't a good
Mm-mm.
feeling at all.
I don't want that feeling because I first of all I have panic attacks. I do not
Me
want
too.
you pushing me down because I was literally hyperventilating. And y'all
Oh my
gonna be
Lord.
calling the no, yeah, I don't. Mm-mm. That's
Y'all
why.
hear what LOWKEY? That's what LOWKEY saying.
Yeah, that's what I said. Fuck you, LOWKEY. I like you and I want you.
JB be like,
We
I
can do this
want
the
you,
easy way,
and
or
I
we can do it the
like
hard way.
Wow.
Y'all hear about that TikTok series? Who the fuck did I marry?
I seen you.
I heard about it. I never
Yeah,
seen
I've
it
seen a
yet,
couple
though.
episodes of that.
I ain't here for no little boys.
See all that
50
sagging,
parts.
that gang style. We likes that.
You
I
said
watched
50
all
parts?
50. Yes, I
Oh
watched
my
all
God.
50 parts.
You out of your mind.
Yo, she gonna get a book deal or a Lifetime movie or somebody from Tubi gonna hit her up because that shit is crazy. This lady married a pathological liar and they were married for 6 months. Like, and yeah. Sit down, have a seat.
I'll
What are you
check
doing
it out, but that's way too much TikTok for me. I watch a couple.
I didn't watch it on
It was 50
TikTok. I
it was
watched
50
it
different-
on YouTube.
It was 50
Somebody
different
com-
episodes on TikTok.
It's 50 parts on TikTok.
Only thing I watched that much of was like when R. Kelly did The Closet.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
I was like, crack, boy. I was like, when the next one? When the next one coming out? When the next one coming out?
I was right there
Yo.
with you. It just ended up getting stupid towards the
Hey,
end to where
It
Bro, when
did.
that midget came out from
that
undercover,
was
I was done.
that was R.
done.
Kelly's
I was done with it
masterpiece,
after
that
that.
boy. I was like, man.
I watched it to the end, but I was
So did I.
it got convoluted
Man,
at
when
the
I found
middle.
out that
I
cop
like,
was the other way, I was like, huh? Where that
Oh
come
yeah,
from?
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then he did the one with the old women, where he was the old woman, the old man, and they're watching and stuff. Like I said, it got a little bit too, but yeah, I was fired though.
I was like,
It was
man,
definitely-
where does he get this stuff from? I was like the Joker. Where does he get these wonderful stories from?
Hey, listen, I've said this many times, and we've talked about it before. Like, yeah, he did some piece of shit stuff. But I will never stop listening to his music because his music brought me through some really tough times in my life.
I ain't gonna
Man.
lie to you, Nzo. I love If. That's like I
Mhm.
play. That's on my playlist now.
Mhm.
That's the
If
perfect.
I
That's
was
the
listening,
perfect. That's the perfect
I
wedding
was
song.
listening to what is it? What If Issues, the one from the R album. Listening to that today,
Mhm.
and I'm just listening to because when I listen to these things now, I remember how I felt when those songs were playing, right? So I listen to the words and I'm just like, yeah, R. Kelly had a song on every fucking album that actually I felt like was speaking for me. You know what I mean? It wasn't just, it was like the words that I wanted to say, the way that I was feeling. And he has one song on every album that just is like perfect. I wish.
What's the name of that song where he got all the mics around him? He
Which
like
one?
he sing the
When a
girl.
woman cries.
Mm.
When a woman cries, yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna stop.
I hate what he did, but you cannot deny that cat's talent.
Low-key, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
I got stories.
I-
We about to do Netflix docs on Patreon. She got paid just talking. Ooh.
Yes.
uh,
People
the
are
one,
mad because she got paid for talking. Yeah, yes, people are hitting her up in her DMs about movie and book deals and shit. Yes.
who?
The lady
The
that who
girl?
the fuck
Oh,
did
the
I
lady on
marry?
TikTok. Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
I take it out. Low-key don't like R. Kelly.
I don't know.
I must be missing
Man,
the point.
it's
R. Kelly, the way you was feeling,
My
my kind
body,
telling me no,
my
but my body.
body telling me yeah.
You see, now
I ain't
people
trying
are
to
always
hurt
like, oh,
nobody.
when you listen to his songs, and but I don't, I block it out. I don't. Right, I know what the songs meant for me. Certain songs that I listen to, right? I
What's the one
believe
he
I can
sang
find.
with T-Pain and T.I.?
Oh my gosh. I know which one you're talking
I believe
about,
I can fly.
but
I can't think.
Ignition, Snake, I Wish, Victory,
Boy,
I believe I
Snake.
can find.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying? Trust me, brother.
I'm a flirt.
I'm
Yeah,
a
boy.
flirt. That's it. See,
Boy,
my
that
boy
song,
I
knows.
forgot.
that song fire. That boy.
He
Mhm.
knows because R. Kelly, that's all I would play
Hey,
in my house to the point where he's
getting
like,
freaky in the
R.
club,
Kelly, getting freaky
man.
and stuff.
Woo, I
So
woke
my
up with
new
that.
R.
I woke
Kelly
up
music.
on my mind one day. What life was like. Why are you waking up thinking about that?
Bump and grind, still bangs.
We better get freaky in this club, woman.
Honestly, though, it's kind of hard to like completely stop listening to R. Kelly because of his writing that he did on and producing and
On
background
other tracks as
vocals.
well.
Yeah, like that Joe song, More and More. You can
Mm-hmm.
hear
Oh yeah,
R.
love
Kelly
that
on the
song.
hook, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
wrote it. He
He
wrote
did
some
a
shit for Maxwell. He wrote some
did a
shit for Michael Jackson. Like
did a
You were not
duet.
alone.
Yeah,
you are not getting away from R. Kelly. If you
he
think
did a
Yeah.
duet with
you think
Jennifer
you are.
Holiday with Jennifer Hudson. It's Your
Mm-hmm.
World.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that song fire.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can't
Only,
get away from the
only thing I hate R. Kelly did was he stole Aaron Hall's style.
way.
Other than that, and what he did to those kids and stuff, man, yeah, I can't. I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
a fan
yeah,
of.
yeah,
But
for sure, for
We
sure.
all acknowledging he's a horrible person, but he made some great art. I mean, but if you want to
Yeah.
get that, if you want to get down to that far, like it's like, should we be eating this company? And then like, come on, like it's a shitty ass world. The more we keep supporting capitalism, the more we just supporting.
whoa! How are you good from hip hop to R&B to capitalism?
Guys, it's all tied in. It's all consumerism. It's
Yeah,
all we all
I'm all
consume.
about making $1 now, so let's don't talk too much about capitalism.
I ain't saying the way the world is, you need money.
Yeah,
So, and I mean,
100%.
right now I got 3 jobs, so I'm all about capitalism.
see,
Let me make it. Let me make it.
we need money.
Facts.
So
Facts. And the
Ain't
way
nobody gonna
things are
give it to
getting
you.
expensive now.
no,
This is how I feel about it. I know capitalism is crazy, but if you doing honest work, let me make what I'm going to make. And when you start doing this
Mm-hmm.
cookie stuff and trying to defraud people out their money and all that kind of crooked stuff, then yeah, that's not gonna problem with it. But as long as you get it legal,
Crypto.
don't be trying to step on me when I'm trying to get mine legal.
You see, and now that you brought that up, it brought me something about the karma, right? Because I always feel, and I know people say you shouldn't feel that way, but I do. I think, when my parents passed away, I had brought some seriously bad karma on myself, right? And I have people say, "Oh, you don't think about that," and I'm like, "No, but I did, right? I did something. I was doing something like it was. I was working for someone. It was a job I was doing, right? Which was called sweepstakes. So what we would do, or what they would do, is they would send these fake checks to Americans, right? The Americans would go cash the checks and then send the money back to them, right? So one day I had this woman, and she called out, and I kid you not, it was, "Oh my God, I can't believe this. I never won anything in my life. So happy. What do I have to do? Blah, 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 blah." She did it. It bounced. She called back a few days later, and she was bawling her eyes out. I felt so like shit. I felt like garbage. It was one of the worst feelings I ever had. So I never did that again after that.
You know what should happen to you? This should send the beekeeper to you.
They probably would have if he was around.
Don't kill you, but it'll scare you to you almost. You see that movie yet, Nadia? JG?
Not yet.
Boy,
Not yet.
I want to see it.
Boy.
So it was your people calling me talking about that I won something and I gotta pay the taxes. I was like, run me my check and then I'll pay the taxes. Yeah, they hung up on me. I always found them because they had like a Caribbean accents and shit. Oh, yeah, run me my check. They was like, you gotta pay the taxes first. You a fucking liar.
It could have been me.
It was a lady. It was a lady.
Could have been my girlfriend at the time.
Low-key, John Wick 4 is not better than The Beekeeper. I'm telling you, it is not. First three, I give it to you. But the last one, no.
I'm trying to see that monkey paw pighead or the Indian or whatever name that movie is. Indian John Wick. I want to see
I'm just saying, at that time, I felt like, because nothing but bad shit happened to me after that, right? After that moment, bad shit. Like,
I think you're a sociopath.
Who?
No. I think you're a sociopath if you can do stuff like that and it don't bother you. You have no conscience at all.
Yeah.
You know what?
Absolutely.
To be honest with you, it didn't bother me because I didn't know the effects of it until the effects came to me. And then when it did come to me, I was like, damn. Because there was another one too that one of my friends was trying to get me do, right? They called it the grandma pitch. So a guy would call up and be like, "Hey, grandma, I'm locked up so-and-so. Can you please send me money?" Right? And usually grandma don't know it's not, and they would send the money, right? And I'm like, bro, never in my life, right? I had that experience, and I'm not doing that again.
One reason why I know I couldn't do it because, man, you wouldn't believe the people that come in here. I did a report just today on this lady that came in, and man, thousands she sent to this Nigerian, and she believed that he loves her. We hear the video of them talking, and he's saying, "I love you, baby. Oh, did you get to do debit card?" Yeah, I got to do that. Yeah, I need to send me a picture, man. I need some things over here. And man, he draining her account like a pool, boy. And you trying to tell her, look, this is a scam. You don't do this. His name is like Tom. Well, I can't say his name, but it's Danny Graham. And he sound like Roberto. You know good and well.
That's not his name, right?
That ain't that no. So I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And it's like,
I believe in karma when we get our reparations.
Well, I can tell you right now, I don't want no 40 acres in a mule. Well, I'll take the 40 acres, but I don't want no mule. So they keep that.
Shit, give me the mule. I'm selling that.
No, I don't want no mule.
JG gonna eat his.
Nah.
Eat that damn mule. Get some out of this damn thing.
That's what I'm saying. Dan, you grew up on a farm. You know how to take care of a mule. You be good.
I don't want no mule now. No. Negative. You can give me the 40 acres, but let me pick where the 40 acres are at. Because now they want to try and give you some swamp. 40. Okay, yeah, 40 acres of the Florida Everglades. What I'm gonna do with that? No.
Chased by alligators all damn day.
Yeah, I don't know. That ain't happening. You know what I mean? America will do whatever they can before they give out your reparations. And like I said, the minute they do, I am an American citizen.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Let me see the birth certificate.
Yeah.
Let me see the birth
So
certificate.
you got to fly over here, and I know that ain't gonna happen. No, okay.
I can drive to New York.
No, I'm saying no. The provision is you're gonna have to fly. You're gonna have to fly. Nah, that's okay. I ain't really American.
Depends on how much money it is. I'll take a chance. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
I'll take a chance. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. I'd be like, yo, bro, I need these documents forged for me. All right. Now, I don't have enough money to pay you right now, but when we get the reparations, you're good, brother. We gonna be living large. You know what I'm saying? So you do this favor for me, and when time comes, we get paid. Oh yeah.
What Paul Mooney say? Everybody want to be a nigga, but they don't want to be a nigga. Now you want to be an American, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. I can't stand you fuckers.
At least you honest about it. At least you honest.
I can't stand you fuckers. But give me reparations? Oh yeah, I'd be American whistling Dixie, bro.
It'd be like the porch monkey analogy.
Yes, 100%. Yes, 100%. 100%. Whatever I got to do to get my money, I'm gonna come over there and get my money. I'm Donnie Graham's great grandson or whatever. I'm his brother-in-law. Whatever it takes for me to get that money. You know what I mean? I'll be like, Nadia, you're married? All right, get a divorce from your husband. Come on there. We get married for about a year or two. You can divorce me then. Let me just get my stuff, and then you can go back to your life. But until then, oh no, I want that money.
Wow.
They're talking about $300,000. Oh yeah, for sure.
So she's gonna disrupt her marriage for you that don't like
right
it.
when he gonna get his check already. So what you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna get his. You're gonna help a brother out, a friend get his. You know what I mean?
I say, okay, I'll leave my husband, but you're gonna have to give me half.
No, I ain't giving half. What do you mean I'm giving? Okay. What are you give half for? You're getting yours. Your husband is getting his.
Yeah, but when you get a divorce, it's customary in America to get 50%. So she need to get $150,000.
Give me half of your shoes.
Yeah, but it's a fake divorce. You know what I mean? It's not a real divorce. It's a fake divorce. You know what I mean? It's just for show. You know, it ain't real. You know, you good. You know what I mean? Like you go back to your life after I get my money. I'll give you 10% because I know you gotta convenience yourself. So I give you 10%.
50,000.
10. Nah, we negotiating. We negotiate and we making a contract, sir.
I'm fine as long as it's 10%.
I don't trust you. No, sir.
All right, I may be able to push it to 15. You know what I mean? I may give 15.
They be doing 20 for gratuity now. Like, damn.
I mean, I'm me. I don't know who they are. But my gratuity is 15%.
It's America. This is America. 20%.
I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian.
See, there you go. You don't get no check.
Well, 10% of 300,000 is $30,000.
Yeah.
I'm still negotiating. I don't give a damn. I got 2 children.
But you already getting. You see, you're being greedy now because you getting yours, your husband getting his, and now you want to take 10% from me.
Dog, LOWKEY said 4%. Good Lord.
You see, I'm right there with you, Loki. Anywhere between 4 to 10%.
You are American hush.
With that being said, guys, it was a great show. It was fun. Thank you, everybody, for popping up. We're going to run around the panel real quick. Mr. Graham, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Find me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on my channel called The Road to Wisdom, where I try to impart a little bit of wisdoms from a spiritual level and from the vision of a older person that is trying to just put out there in the universe. On Mondays night, you can find me along with Nzo, Chris Knight, and several other friends that we invite from time to time on our channel, Chaos Central. Early hours on the Hangout, I do on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. I'm here. Was fortunate to join y'all today. It's a fantastic show here on O.O.C. And then on Sundays at 7. Thank Lord where I moved the channel because it used to be 10 o'clock. So I might be struggling with that, but now it's 7 o'clock on Sundays, Storms Live. And then, of course, when we do our rankings, which the last ranking was totally disgusting. So
the one on these guys' channel was even worse.
Yeah, what was the best black movie of all time?
It ended up being, what was it again?
New Jack City. When in New Jack City?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I just thought about something. Life
You know
was
what?
not on the list. Is Life not a black movie?
JG,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
They kicked out Rosewood.
And
Wow.
Blade.
Also, y'all was mad about whatever beat Black Panther.
JG did
yeah.
Black Panther. Not JG, but low-key did Black Panther.
And Black Panther lost to some bull crap.
Y'all want y'all reparations.
You need separation.
Wakanda ain't in America, is it?
Yeah,
Atlanta swear they Wakanda. No,
you know
there is a Wakanda in America.
You know what it was? JG, it was Friday. They said
Friday. Oh yeah,
what?
Yes,
they're one of the biggest cool movies out there. It's funny.
And then
cool as hell.
Then Loki talking about, man, it was about a neighborhood. It was about a black community. What is more blacker than Wakanda? Last time I checked, I ain't saw no white person in Wakanda except the one they invited. The two they invited.
That one colonizer.
And the colonizer.
I'm so happy I was too high drunk to be on that. Oh, I'm so happy.
I thought mine were bad. I sat there and I was like, I think I'm on the wrong stream. Like, what are we talking about here?
God, I didn't get that link.
Danny wanted Leon playing Little Richard.
Negative.
Danny wanted 12 Years a Slave.
I ain't never watched 12 Years a Slave.
Stop. Leon playing Little Richard is good.
Hey, Leon playing oh boy in the Temptations.
It was fire, 100%. Mm-hmm.
Temptations was fire. They had Temptations. They had the 5 Heartbeats. Man.
Yeah, I know. It was missing a lot of movies. It really was. You know what I mean?
Low-key gets the gas.
I mean, we can have a round 2.
We need
I don't know if I can deal with all that. I deal with
New Jack City is the winner, and then we have a part 2, and then we whatever, you know.
And New Jack City is not better than South Central. I'm sorry.
Ooh,
that movie good one. I ain't crying New Jack City. If you don't cry in South Central, something wrong with you. All that stuff you did to save your son from the game.
That was tight. Yeah, that was tight. That was tight.
According to our bracket.
Best black movie. According to the bracket, it was for 54 and up. Really? So you're saying for 50 and up, it's the good movie, but the rest, listen, you see, this is why, Donnie, we can't have these young bucks on our show. Yeah. You know what I mean?
All this big crit and super sis. Rappers I ain't never heard of. Ain't nobody ever heard of them.
Facts.
Where's
say that shit in Mississippi? Mississippi.
Where's Big Crit from? Oh, I'm from Swamp, Mississippi.
Facts, Danny. I'm right there.
Put some respect on that Southerner.
You get Friday beating out fucking Black Panther and shit.
Yeah.
Horrible. And the D didn't see half of the movies on the list, so her black card should have been.
Don't do that. I have like maybe 3. that I ain't never seen,
she
and then
Yeah,
some of them
and
She's
don't do that.
vote with a boy. What she Yonzo? Oh yeah.
Glory
No.
was one of them.
No.
Danny, she never seen Glory.
All the
Are
way
you serious?
through.
Wow.
You
I
got
All
think
the
Netflix. I
way
think Glory's on
they,
Netflix
they,
right now.
they voted off what you call it too. What Whoopi Goldberg.
Which one?
When she was married to Danny Glover.
Oh, Color
Oh, you
Purple.
talking about
Color
Beloved?
Purple.
Oh,
Yeah.
Color
Oh,
Purple.
Color Purple.
Ain't
Oh,
no,
you're right.
no, we ain't nobody. No, ain't nobody talking about that movie, JG.
What?
That was a
What
weird
about
ass
Color-
Roxy Brown.
That is a traumatizing movie.
It really was.
I ain't
Nah,
never
Some
seen it.
people say they can read.
party, call out my name.
Oh God.
Hey,
I still have not watched that as an adult because
y'all have
when I watched it
Superfly
as
on
a
there?
kid,
Yeah,
I
Superfly
was
was
so
fire.
confused.
We did not have
Superfly.
Superfly in there.
I'm gonna get you.
But
See,
again,
that's
we old, Danny. We know Superfly. They don't know Superfly. You
I'm
know
talking
what I
about the
mean?
remake.
And
The old one was
I'm
fire,
about to say I know the remake.
but the remake was fire
you
too.
see, there you go. Do you know the original?
No.
There was an original. I just never seen it.
What? One of the
Yeah.
best soundtracks on that
Yeah.
first Curtis
Curtis
Mayfield.
Mayfield, boy.
Oh man.
Hey, low key, you're right. You should have Baby Boy on there. That scene with him
Absolutely.
and Taraji was.
Hey, they
That's
fucking
why we
told
need
me.
another. We need to do another one.
This guy was capping for Belly so freaking hard.
Belly?
I'm like, bro, Belly, yes,
What?
Belly.
All thing I know about Belly is that DMX played in it. I can't remember the
And Nas
the
with his
premise of
four-
it.
And Nas and T-Boz.
You know what?
I'm going back
Low
to Africa,
remind me of my
man.
old college roommate. When we go rent movies, he always get them made for BET hood ass movie nobody want to see type of shit. That's what low key
That's why
remind
they
me of.
watching it. That's why they watching the Tubi movies all the fucking
So
time.
check us out on the Low-Key Cave.
They watch
We'll be doing
Tubi.
a Tubi review of
Oh, my
Gangsta's
Lord.
Daughter Part 2.
You saying that out loud, Tubi? You watching Tubi?
Tubi. It's free.
Facts.
Oh my God! Just because something free don't mean it's always good.
Tubi got
He might come back with
Tubi
some.
got other movies that are blockbuster movies that are real movies, but they also got their originals.
Name
And
five.
we wanted to support independent artists that look like us.
No, you want to support broke ass artists. You know, independent.
the free shit.
I'm a broke artist right now, but I'm gonna have some money. I want people to support me while I'm broke right now.
I ain't say that against that, but I don't want to see no movie that made with an iPhone. At least when I hear you rap, you can rap. I sound like, okay, yeah, she got work, she got the flow, she's a lyricist. But I don't want to see nobody make a movie and film with an iPhone. No, I don't want to see that.
And half of those movies are filmed with an iPhone, Daddy. Trust me on that.
No.
India, nobody looks like you. And look at that. Oh, chill.
Chill, monger.
Independent black filmmaking. Okay.
Exactly.
Yes. And I agree. Support your brothers. But come on, bro. Like, if you're going to watch something that I could fucking make walking down my street, no. And
I'm just gonna tell you, like if you get into this, you gotta have the right equipment. You can't have no half butt equipment because you're gonna tell it. And
I mean, we do honestly critique it though.
I was gonna tell you why I got when I first started.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that taught me the ropes, boy, he was on me, boy. My stuff was ghetto. I mean, it was ghetto. So no, I don't want to see that.
So
I like this version of Danny versus the old version of Danny when it comes to this here.
I mean, that's growth. Tubi it's gonna grow if we support it, right?
I ain't gonna support it because it's free.
Degraded to the culture. But y'all don't pay for BET Plus.
Whoa! Now, see,
do you pay for BET Plus, Danny?
That's coming
support
from
the culture, Danny.
No, I'm about to say something. That's coming from Anzo's son, because you know, like he said, degrading the culture, and Anzo don't like
Boondocks.
Don't like Boondocks, which is a whole part of our culture. So
wait. This ain't Zeus. Zeus is degrading the culture. We are watching Tubi. Tubi is
Some of that BT
Like I
stuff
said,
degrading the culture too, though.
I mean,
A lot of that BT
And
stuff, all that mafia family and all that kind of crazy stuff.
Power, you know,
talk
shows,
to Tyler
shows
Perry.
like
Gangster's
Power,
granddaughter, whatever the hell they call
shows
it.
like Power, you know.
Power's not degrading. Power's not degrading the culture. Power's trying to uplift the
Representation
culture.
for all.
You know, Raising Canaan, you know, all those shows. Those
Hey, I like
those
Raising
great.
You can say what you want, boy. Power. Ghost was hell.
Yeah, my son likes Power too.
If I had to be a crook, let me be Ghost.
Up until he met Angela, then I don't want to be that nigga no more after that.
I still like the Nino Brown reference. So I'm gonna stick with Nino
Ghost.
Brown.
Ghost was smoked Nino Brown, bro. Nino Brown is playing checkers. Ghost is playing chess. And that's just real. Wow.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
He wouldn't see it.
One of the best lines in any movie ever. Right
Hey,
there.
I ain't saying that ain't a hard line, but Nino would not see Ghost coming. There'd be some episodes and see like, man, how is Ghost gonna get out of this? How he gonna do it? And next thing you know,
they
man,
wrote it that way.
Okay, I'm just saying, but next you know, the enemy be done dead, and they go back showing what happened. And man, Ghost is 4 or 5 steps ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
No, Zeus doing that. Everything else y'all talking about, us entertainment people performing actors and baddies, and that Zeus ish is trash. What is Zeus?
What is Zeus?
I don't even know what is Zeus.
That's the network that
young black people.
they have baddies.
What it is?
They have. I don't watch this. Zeus used to be a Christian network, but then someone else took it over. Right. Right. Right.
Sometimes I have to ask, where did I go wrong? You see what I'm saying? Ghost is the
anyway.
So on that, man. If you would just have an open mind and watch one season of it, I guarantee you, you'd be like, "This ain't bad as I thought it was." I ain't gonna say you're gonna love it, but you'd be like, "This ain't bad as I thought it was."
Or you can come down to the Pank, watch some P Valley.
Oh no, I ain't
No. You need to watch P Valley.
I definitely
my wife got me into that. That show was fine.
My husband watched one episode with me. He was like, "This ain't my type of show." I was like, "Well, I finna finish it."
P Valley is the black version of what's the thing with the 2 cowboys?
Brokeback Mountain.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Another degrading network of trash reality shows.
Yes, that's what Zeus is. Zeus is just reality shows. So they got Jocelyn's Cabaret. They got Baddies. They got I can't remember the other shows because Krishan and Blueface had a
what's the house
show on there. But that ought to tell you something if you
Atlanta. It's Atlanta Housewives is one of them with like all the black.
That's what network is that? That's
no,
not.
I'm saying that's the name of the show though, right? Atlanta Housewives, right? Housewives of Atlanta, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now when my wife and daughter was watching, I was like,
"Keep talking.
Y'all watching this?"
You know,
I was like,
"It's the same shit. It's the same."
I couldn't believe it. They like drawn into that. I was like, huh?
It's like more sophisticated Love and Hip Hop, and I'm just like, I ain't in these people's tax bracket yet, so I can't just like the shit that they be talking about. Like I can't. I've never been into the Housewives.
And like some of these shows, they lose interest. Like when Survivor first came out, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. I watched the first season, second season, but now it's like season 35. Like people still watching Survivor. I can't believe it.
People still watching The Bachelor.
Yeah, that's stupid. The Bachelor and The Bachelor. Why I want to compete? I got 20 other people. Some of them richer than me, look better than me, in better shape than me, and I'm trying to compete for this one woman. That don't make no sense. And
if I basic looking too.
That sure don't make sense to me.
I said it.
And naked and afraid. That is crazy.
Naked and afraid. Yeah.
Now
That
It
shit
they're
is
is.
gonna
uncensored. Then I watch.
now they're gonna give me some money, but they don't get nothing but like bragging rights. Yeah, I stood out here for 21 days. Nah.
Yeah, no, screw that. You see, it's called Love Island. I love
Yeah,
Love
I've seen that
Island,
before.
right?
Man.
Yeah. Because you put a bunch
Love
of
Island.
people on an island and they're horny as
yeah.
fuck, and then they
Yeah.
can't fuck for the time that they're there, right? But you
Well,
get a
they
bunch
got
of
one
chicks
where
and-
you're, like the couple are going there, and then it'll be like 20 other people that's gorgeous, and man, they gotta see whether or not they can stick together or whether or not.
Temptation Island.
Yeah, that's it. Temptation.
Temptation Island, yeah. Oh, there's
Oh,
another
I don't
one
even
though that I
watch
was.
these.
There's another one now where it's a couple that goes. It's called couples to truples, right? So they're bringing another man or woman into the relationship. Yeah,
Thruple?
yeah,
That's dangerous there.
yes,
That's dangerous, especially
yes.
if somebody is better equipped than you are. That's trouble.
Exactly.
Trouble. Nope, I'm not playing that game.
I ain't seen none of them. Yeah, man. Sometimes I like that. More or less it's because you got some gal in bikini, they looking nice and shit. You know what I mean? Sexual tension is funny. Like for Love Island, right? Anytime there's an infraction or something happens, they lose money. So I like to see how much, like how much money are they gonna lose? You know what I mean? People going in, they can't do it anymore, so they masturbate. They lose $20K and stuff like that. But yeah, they can't.
What? For masturbating?
They can't do no sexual activities whatsoever.
For how long?
I think they're there for 2 months.
2 months? Oh no,
Man, I just find occasions to let it sleep the whole time.
What you taking, Danny? A sedative? I'm gonna
Right?
sleep.
So
I'm gonna sleep.
So
50 days is 2 months.
2 months. I'm
months?
sleeping the whole time.
they have to build a connection, right? So a minimum that's what it's about, building a real connection, right?
So you can't like ignore people. Too much,
Right. And not only do they
And they
can't
not
ignore,
wrong with me.
they couple up and they sleep in the same bed, right?
No.
So you're in
no,
the
that's
same bed
torture.
for
No.
2 months.
Let's say y'all go in the same bed and y'all get in like spooning position. You don't do
Yes.
nothing, but then something happens.
I'm losing all that money.
Milk
I'm sorry,
manner?
I'm telling you.
Will you get
Why do I know these
deducted for
names?
that?
No, you don't lose money. It depends. Like if you start rubbing up and touching certain spots, yes, you lose money. Like the
No.
touching, you can't even do the
Do you have to sleep with the person?
you have to couple up. You have to sleep with a person. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her right now. You turn your ass around that way. I'm going
Yeah.
there, and don't even look at me.
Hey, after too much, man, that butt make you do something. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna put a pillar between there. Don't come across this line right here.
So here's the drama though. Let's say, because there's been episodes where a couple that coupled up, they, even a kiss is an infraction, right?
What?
So they
You can't
will lose.
do that?
Yeah, you can't even kiss. You can't even kiss. At a certain point, they give you a watch, and whenever the watch turns green, you have like 30 seconds. You get a kiss in, maybe a feel or something, but it doesn't last too
Man,
long.
that'd be the
right?
quickest little
That'd
hump
be
she
the,
ever
that'd
had
be
in
the,
her
quick,
life.
that'd be the quickest
I'm
orgasm.
telling you, 30 seconds, let's go.
But here's the thing, though.
No, this how it's gonna be. She gonna be bent over. I'm gonna be like this right here. As I take her cream. Yes, we did it.
But here's the catch, though, right? So let's say there's a couple, they couple up, but they have too many infractions. What they'll do is they'll give the couple a night in a private room, right? And they have to stay in that room without doing anything. Now they don't tell them, but they're like, if they don't do anything, like they say, we'll test you out, whatever. But they tell you if they don't do anything, then you could get some of the money back. Or
Okay.
sometimes if they do something, they'll kick you off the island.
How much
right?
money are we playing for?
100K.
Okay, this
Oh,
is
no.
this
No, that
time
ain't
I'm gonna
well.
do it. I could do it. I'm telling my wife we're going there. Look, or my girl, whatever. For the first 10 days, you ain't gonna wash.
But after 2 months, that ain't gonna matter.
No. Then the
Folks gonna be going crazy.
then the next 10 days, I ain't gonna wash. And we go back and forth not washing. If it don't smell right, ain't happening.
I'm telling you, man. After 2 months, some dudes gonna be going for it. They ain't gonna care.
Not me. Not me. If it don't smell right,
come back with yeast
if it don't
infections.
smell right, I
wash
don't
your
want
ass.
nothing on the menu. I'm just telling you. So that's where I combat that.
But here's the problem, though, Danny. Right? You may tell, but there's other women in there, and these
I ain't gonna
women.
sleep with them. I gotta sleep with whoever. So I'm gonna say for 10 days, your butt don't wash. Then you wash. The next 10 days, I don't wash. That fucker keep me away. I don't want nobody else.
He's so key. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Oh, good.
You don't mess with nobody stink, but you smelling funky, like butt funky.
I'm telling you, Daddy, they're gonna be putting tissue paper up their nose, and they ain't gonna care. I'm telling you.
And enough sexiness of perfume to combat that butt funk, but
Oh my god, Nadia, where
after
can
2 months, the way somebody breathes gonna turn somebody on. I'm telling you.
Don't brush your teeth. Don't brush your teeth. Don't wash. Don't do nothing for 10 days, and I'll do the same thing. Hey, we gonna get this money.
But okay, so what? First off, it wouldn't be your wife that you go with on that one, right? You would be a single man.
I'm gonna tell whoever, don't wash for 10 days. Don't brush your teeth. Don't put on no makeup. Don't wash. I want you completely fish funky. The next 10 days will be my turn.
Danny, the only problem is though, you might not even win, right? That's what I'm saying.
If I'm going through all them measures, I'm gonna win because anybody else gonna be that disciplined.
They kicking you out because you stink.
Yeah, I'll be pig pen off of Charlie Brown.
Right. So the place also, the showers, like it's not like a girl shower and guy shower. There's one shower everybody take. So you could be in there taking a shower, or a girl could be in there taking a shower. You go take a piss, and the girl's in there taking a shower
at the same time.
I mean?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I can't go in there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You get some girls in there that are aggressive and they just be throwing it at these dudes and shit. Yo, it's crazy.
And y'all weak as hell.
And you 20s and 30s, you damn sure be weak because I can't even tell you how many erections you have in your 20s and man. It's impossible to count.
Yeah.
Facts. And some of these chicks, like all day in fucking bikini bathing suits,
and don't have a type. And don't have a type. Just think your type. You got 4 or 5 your type. Big booties.
Facts.
No, you're not going. In your 20s and 30s, you're not going to have. I'm not. No, you're not.
Facts. 100%. 100%. So yeah. Now, if I know I'm guaranteed to win, I could try and do it. I know in my 20s, it's not happening. We losing all the money. I'm sorry.
The first time I got a hold of Rocky Road, I was like, whoa, woo.
We losing all the money, guys.
And you 18, 19, 20, and that stamina like Hercules. Nope. You gonna
Facts. After a week, I'm like, all right, something's got to give.
Hey, look at LOWKEY hips and ass. It's over. Yeah, you got pretty women on there, and all they good is butts and hips.
And the worst part about it is, right? They try to get the finest, fittest girls, and then sometimes one girl will leave, and then a next fit girl will come in,
and they ain't gotta be fit. They just gotta be thick. They ain't gotta be fit.
They think too. They can
have a little meat on the bones. It don't matter. I'm like,
because what they do is, right, you go through the process. They vet you, see what type of women you like. So if you're the one picked, they try and bring
See how I fix it. They vet me. I'd be like,
They're setting you up.
I'd be like, man, I love women that got flat butts and no chest. I love them kind of women. Yeah. And freckles and short
Long
hair.
backs.
Yeah, I love them. I love them.
Man, after 2 months, that'd be the thickest joint on the island.
And I love when they have their toes painted, because regular and naked. Yeah, I love all that stuff. I fix it.
Stamina and good knees.
10 crows on the show. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, okay. 2 months. I think I can do 3 months with this. Let's go.
Stamina and good knees. Facts, Joe. Long backs. Yo, your butts. Oh my God, Nadia, where can they find you?
You can find me on the Low-Key Cave. Like I said, we will be doing a Tubi review of Gangsta's Daughter Part 2.
Gangsta's Daughter Part 2. That ain't even a B movie. That's like an X movie.
Man, I see facts, Daddy. I seen a clip for one, and I'm sure these guys watched it, right? But I know it's just this guy. He's in the house and he's banging up this girl, and I guess his girl comes in. She pulls out a gun and she dusts the man right away. And I think there's a kid in the room or something. I can't really remember. But the minute I seen it, I said, "Yeah, this is a Tubi movie." And sure enough, movies on Tubi, and I was like, "Yeah, yeah."
I see one of that. Like Mary's a dog. And then the side chick and the girlfriend, they hook up with each other.
Yes, I seen that clip. Yeah.
And then she killed a side chick, and then
collect
money in the church talking.
That's it. That's the Tubi movie. Yes, that's the Tubi movie, Danny. Yes, that's it.
I saw that when I was signing a client last week. I was like, "What is this mess? I ain't never heard this song." No, I won't be watching.
If I'm there with a bunch of Taylor Swifts or Margot Robbie, I win easy. Wait, what's wrong with Margot Robbie?
I'm telling you, after 2 months, they ain't gonna matter. I'm telling you. If Taylor Swift gonna be Beyonce after 2 months, I'm telling you.
If we talking Margot Robbie from Wolf of Wall Street, Margot Robbie, I'm losing. I'm sorry, I'm losing that one.
I mean, she's Barbie and Harley Quinn.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You talking about Gal Gadot from Wonder Woman 1984 with that 2 splits in that white dress.
You lose it.
Margot Robbie and Fast and Furious. Yeah, I can win that.
Yeah,
but the Wonder Woman. No, I'm losing.
You mean Gal Gadot in Fast and Furious?
Yeah, Gal Gadot Fast and Furious.
Yeah, but she went I can win that. But as Wonder Woman, man,
Wonder Woman. Oh, I'm losing.
In my mind, I be hearing yeah. Go ahead and put that lasso on me. Yeah.
That also a truth.
I love Wonder Woman music, boy. Man, that thing get me hot. Every time I hear it, boy.
One more thing before I gotta ask this. Right? We all have significant others. How comfortable is the relationship? So let's say this. Does your woman come in the bathroom while you taking a shit?
Oh, yeah. All the time. Yeah. Shoot. Me and my wife, I'm telling you right now, we very comfortable. She'll so I can trumpet. I don't bother me no more. Man, we've been married. I've been with a woman 30 years now. Okay.
Yeah. But are you going in the bathroom when she's taking a shit?
If I gotta,
I gotta go.
If I gotta go. So while she taking one, man, I've been in the shower while she taking one. I said, just don't flush because it's gonna make the water cold.
You see, I there's certain things, but if I'm taking a shower, you're not shitting in the bathroom. You gotta wait till I come out here. I don't want to smell your shit.
You done washing stuff when she clean.
Huh? Yeah, I agree, but
hey.
Nadia, you didn't answer the question.
I mean, I'm gonna go in and get something, but I'm not about to sit there and have a conversation. No.
when you trying to get the woman or the man, yeah, you're gonna be on your best behavior. But after 20, 30 years, I've been married almost 30 years now. Ain't no secrets. Okay, yeah, you see how it look, you know how it smell. Okay, I gotta go. You gotta go. So hey, let's go. Now if it smells like a septic tank, damn baby, what happened? You all right?
What did you eat today?
Or she'll do the same thing to me. We'll laugh it off. But hey,
Yeah, if she got the
After
AK-47, I'm
17
not going in there.
yeah, now if it smells like you walk in the bedroom and you smell it, like, oh yeah, I come back.
Miles said after 17 years, I still don't want to smell you. Facts. I'm right there with you, brother. JG, you are up, my friend.
You know, catch us Wednesday nights on the O.O.C with Canadian royalty. We got Nzo, aka the Abbott, and the Osiris of this shit, the Split King and the Professor of Ganja, alongside Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka No Woman, No Cry. And at times you catch us with Danny, the charismatic, always man of the hour. You can hate him now, but he won't stop now because he can't stop now, aka the Road to Wisdom, as well as one half of the low-key cave Nadia, aka the freestyle queen, spitting that fire and brimstone on all you suckers.
Yes, the man, the hype man of the century.
See,
You know,
that right there, I'm going to challenge Nzo because he's full of stuff right now. There was a time when JG was my hype man and my hype man only. And he did not like it at all. Remember, he used to call you like, man, what is he smoking? How much you paying him? Now he's showing you love and the deal love and Roberto love. Now he's the hype man. You say he still did you. You say he did you earlier tonight, JG. Don't fall for it. I don't want you talking on WWE. I want to hear your voice. See that?
He did it.
Let you know.
First off, I don't recall saying anything like that. So, you know what I mean? I don't know what we're talking about here. I said JG is the man from the beginning. And that I never hated on him when he was doing your hype list. You know what I mean? I always said, that's good that JG
roll the tape.
So at that,
I'm gonna roll the tape, Nadia. I'm gonna be like, look at this right here. I can hear LOWKEY saying right now, hey. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh man, I'd like to thank everybody that came into the chat. We had Basel, we had LOWKEY, we had Chillmonger in the house, we had Jolette up in here, Tony Robinson, we had my kid DJ. He said Clips Reacts. I don't know why it's usually Chubbs, but okay, he must change his name. Who else do we have up in here? Poe was up in the house. David Quintana was up in the house. Jax Laws was up in the house as well. Thank you guys for popping in. It's always a pleasure. We will see you on the next one next week. We're still working on when we're gonna do the tournament this week. So if Danny's free on Friday, we may do it on Friday. If everybody could do it on Friday. If not, we could skip a week. It's okay. We got plenty of them we're gonna do.
I'm taking the whole week off next week. First time in my life I ever took a week off. So
there you go.
Enjoy it, buddy.
Absolutely. And I don't blame you, brother.
Y'all still doing Eminem versus Nas on Saturday?
Oh, yes. And me and LOWKEY are going to battle on a versus Eminem.
Go Eminem. Go Eminem.
Go Nas.
You know what? I think I'm going to need you there, Danny, because this one down here is going to be extremely biased. Even though she says she's not going to be. Not. I don't trust her one bit.
When y'all doing it?
Oh, shit. You'll probably be away. It's this Saturday.
What time?
I think 10.
I could be on my phone.
I think it's 10. You know what? Even if you're just in the chat, you know what I mean?
In the chat on the phone.
Yeah. Just as long as you're in the chat in there to get your vote in. So
she's gonna pick LOWKEY.
Nas, 100%. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You know, the partner bias and all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Even though she knows that the Eminem track I'm gonna be playing is fire, you know, it's like, oh no, I can't, you know. So we'll see.
Man, I don't care what you're saying, man. Clean out my closet. That beat is fire and them lyrics is fire. I don't care what nobody say.
Facts. And I've been doing my research. I've been looking for some like I'm coming with some Eminem shit. I'm telling you that right now. Get all the help you can get. The music will speak for itself. Yes, it will. That being said, guys,
you're gonna do solos or can you do duets?
Well, what I'm like, as long as he has a lyric,
I
on
thought
the track,
everything was
whatever,
fair game.
yeah, I think everything's fair game.
Boy,
So,
Renegade,
I could,
gonna be hard.
you know,
That'll
you
be the
know
1 point that he get.
Wow, you see what I'm saying? Okay, you see, they already say I got 1 point, right? We're doing 10 songs and I only got 1 point with Renegade. Okay, I got you. No, it's not happening.
Now what they do with Buster? Ooh.
Calm down, I know, but they don't like calm down, Donnie. They don't like that one.
Man.
But we have some other fire that I'm going to bring. Don't worry, I've been doing my research, so I'm gonna have my tracks. But with that being said, guys, thank you everybody for coming up. We will be back next week with another episode. Like I said, look out. Oh, tomorrow night, K-Dots and Nerdman, we're going to feel the pressure of Big Afford Entertainment tomorrow night.
I want to see that, boy.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna do it tonight, but I wasn't feeling funny when I got home from work. So I said I'm gonna do it tomorrow because I know I'm gonna have jokes, I'm gonna be funny, and I'm gonna kill these guys tomorrow. So everything's set up, it's ready to go.
That should be good. What time?
I'm probably gonna do it at 9, maybe 9 or 8, one of those 2 times.
Cool.
I have it set for 10, but it's gonna be earlier than that. So make sure you guys check that out, and we will be seeing you. Peace.